What is good? What is good, everybody? We are doing all signs. Going from Aries right down through to Pisces. See what's going on for you and your person. We're early today. I'm usually not on early. It's very odd. But it's Sunday. All right. Going from Aries right down through to Pisces. See what we got for you and your person. I know, daytime. And we're not melted. Yeah. It's Sunday, though. I don't know. I thought I would get it over with now, since I could. But I do prefer reading at night, truth be told. But, all right, Aries. What's good, Mahogany? Lovely Latin. All right. What's good, Juicy Tootie? Juicy Tootie. All right, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. See what we got going on for you and your person. What do we have for Aries, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we have for Aries? For them and their person. One more. What do we have for Aries? For them and their person. 3 shuffles. 4 of Cups in reverse. Did want to show its face, so I don't know what to say with that just yet. All right, overall energy for you, Aries, Wheel of Fortune and the 6 of Swords in reverse. The Devil, Knight of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords. You do seem to be turning your back on something that you're having a hard time moving on from. Don't get me wrong. You're either literally, oh, I thought it was Jenna. I thought it was someone else named Knox. Consider myself. Sorry, get in the groove here. Lord have mercy. But I know someone personally with the last name Knox, so that's what I seen. Anyways, Aries. So I feel like there's something here you are kind of turning your back on because you're recognizing the lack of progress. Now, this could be what you once thought was going to be your happily ever after. It could be a past relationship or something that you're realizing, even if it is a relationship, it's not really going anywhere. So there's something here you're mentally having a hard time moving on from, or you're literally having a hard time moving on from, but you're still turning your back on it because you feel like you can't trust. Some of you feel like you can't trust this like some of you are turning your back on someone because you don't really vibe with their family. Okay, there could be some type of like family enmeshment going on that you're having conflict with, or you're just turning your back on something that you had once perceived to be your happily ever after, but there's some type of lesson here that you've learned that makes you feel like, damn, if I don't put my guard up or stand up for myself or, get it together, I'm going to sabotage myself. Because I feel like you're feeling a lot of heaviness here when it comes to something in your life. I'm not going to lie, this does kind of feel like you're letting go or trying to let go of something from your past while potentially being interested in something new. Whether this is a love reading, so I'm going to read it as a person, but there's something new that has your interest or is holding your optimism. Because, however, I feel like you feel like you're in a place where you feel like you can't really offer anybody anything right now because there's something that has you either feeling an inferiority complex or feeling like, the Devil and the Knight of Swords in reverse. I don't know. What's that Devil about? 7 of Cups in reverse. It's your reality. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You have some type of reality going on, or you're trying to be realistic, or you're feeling bonded to some type of reality, and you have an inferiority complex when it comes to communicating or being honest about your insecurities or aspects in your life that make you feel unable to offer something to someone right now. But you are interested in someone, Aries, but I feel like there's either personal insecurities you're dealing with, or you're feeling bonded to some type of reality, feeling unable to ground your true desires to be able to move forward. So it's like you've learned from some type of past experience that isn't really going anywhere, but you feel like you can't move on from it. But you're talking to someone new. Again, I'm not saying you're in a relationship. Some of you are just are trying to let go of something else that just wasn't going anywhere. It was like hitting a wall and you felt like you needed to kind of, put a guard up to that situation. But I do feel like you're trying to communicate with someone. What's this Page of Wands? 8 of Cups in reverse. And the 9 of Swords in reverse. Honestly, Aries, this could be someone that is communicating with you, taking emotional responsibility for something, and it has your interest, or someone is being emotionally mature about something. It feels like you're having a vulnerable conversation with someone, and it's kind of easing your nerves. It's easing your nerves or easing your worst case scenario thinking about something. So you feel bonded to something because of insecurities or feeling unable to overcome personal adversities that make you feel bonded to some type of reality you got going on, or making you feel limited when it comes to your options. But you seem to be in communication with someone this week that you're kind of following. The Knight of Swords in reverse can just follow the lead, okay? But when it comes to actually being able to offer this person anything, or even receiving a valid offer, that's not really happening this week. But you are having a conversation that is easing your nerves, okay? And you are interested in someone, but there does seem to be something from your past that is causing a lot of fuckery for you. Excuse your language. That's the best way I can explain it. There's a lot of fuckery going on here. Some of you literally feel like you can't trust someone's family or something like that, or you literally feel like something here is making you feel like someone doesn't want to see you happy, or something in your life doesn't want to see you happy, or you feel like something is at odds with your happiness. Something like that. But you're still in communication with someone. It's easing your nerves because they're being emotionally mature about something. Okay? So you are interested. It does feel new, or it feels like lighthearted, something like that. But there's a lot of like heaviness going on for you too. So whoever you're dealing with, wow, so I love this for you, okay? Because whoever you're dealing with, Strength, Hermit in reverse, the Judgment, for Wands. This is definitely someone that is gaining the strength to come out of their hole and try to seize an opportunity with you, okay? This is someone that is coming out of their hole, or Judgment, for Wands. This is someone that is kind of welcoming you into their life. This is someone that is creating opportunity between the two of you. The King of Swords. They could be creating opportunity with you by simply, honestly, they could be giving you some type of advice, or this is someone that has a very rational approach to circumstances. So honestly, Aries, this person may see you go through, they may be seeing you going through some type of circumstance that they may feel like they can offer some type of peace of mind or advice or something of that nature. Because this is someone that wants an opportunity for you, but there's a part of them that feels like they need to hold back. But it's like they're seeing you as an opportunity they don't want to lose out on. So they're creating opportunity with you by being rational about a circumstantial situation, potentially giving you some type of advice. Three of Wands in reverse, though. Four of Pentacles in reverse. This feels like a new person. I'm just going to be honest with you. This is someone that's definitely trying to create opportunity with you by being generous with their resources, or they're being generous with whatever they can offer you, whatever value they have they can offer you. They're being generous with that, okay? Now, with the Three of Wands in reverse, they're communicating with you from a place of being very short-term focused. So this is someone that feels like they can't connect with you wholly until something else occurs. So whatever that means for you. So this is someone that is putting mind over matter, being rational, like giving you advice or being very generous with their whatever they feel like they have to offer you. And they're holding back when it comes to taking action. Like this is someone that is ultimately holding back from being impulsive, or like, I don't see this as some guy trying to win you over with sexiness, okay? This is someone that is taking a mature, grounded approach to offer you some type of advice or communicate with you in a rational way, because they have compassion, or they're showing you compassion to something that they're aware about. It could be in regards to a home or living situation, or it's in regards to just being aware that you make them happy, and However, there's a part of them that feels like they need to hold back for whatever reason. Why do they feel like they have to hold back? The Seven of Pentacles. Well, they're waiting on something. Like, this is someone that's being very intentional with their investment with you. So this is someone that is offering you some type of fair communication, because you make them happy. But there's also this energy where they're waiting on you to either put in the work, or they're waiting to see what you do. I don't know, for some of you, this is someone that is waiting on, what are they waiting on? The Queen of Wands. They could be waiting on you to free yourself from something. Queen of Wands. Or they're waiting on you to take action on something. They could be seeing, if the two of you live at a distance, because they could be seeing if you would be willing to travel. Okay, if there is some type, even if it's an hour distance, maybe they're waiting to see if you're even interested or attracted to them, to see if they should invest any further. Okay. But this is someone that is communicating with you with intention, but they're also they have some type of boundary line up, because they're being very short-term focused, waiting on you to free yourself from something, or waiting on you to seeing if you're even attracted to them. They're waiting on the Queen of Wands. Okay. So I like this. It's nice. But yeah, you got a lot of heaviness going on. Let's just see what your advice is for Aries. I got to give you some advice. What is your advice for Aries? The Ace of Cups. Allow yourself to be happy. Some of you, be open to receive help, be open to receive support, be open to receive love. Lovers in reverse. So there is something here that you have to disconnect from. So needing to disconnect from some type of past love situation, being open to receive love, or being open to follow your heart. Is your advice. But yeah, there is some type of past love situation that is not in alignment with you. I don't know. It's no good. Okay. Be open to new. But you could be dealing with a Gemini. We have Capricorn, Leo, Virgo. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Let's get Rider, Gemini, Aqua, baby. What a blessing to see you on live during the day. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. And you're an Aqua, baby. That's right. I was going to say must be an Aquarius. Happy birthday to the Aquariuses. All right. Taurus. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. All right. What do we have for, I mean, it's the afternoon here, but I know in the States, it's probably a lot earlier. I don't know. All right. What do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus and their person? What do we have for Taurus and their person? Universe, spirits, and guides. 3 shuffles. Ooh, the 10 of Cups just showed its face. Okay. Overall energy for you, Taurus, 2 of Swords and the 6 of Cups in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. 5 of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. I don't know, Taurus. So here's the thing. A lot of you guys are deeply in love with someone. Very interested, in fact. I feel like you're in a space of feeling like you and someone else hit some type of stalemate type of energy, Taurus, and I feel like you're having a hard time being able to make a decision for whatever reason. You're aware of external circumstances. There's some type of awareness here that has you in a space where you're open to either have some type of truce or you're open to connect with someone in a different way. I feel like you are desiring to heal some situation here with someone that has left you out in the cold, or you feel abandoned, or you feel like you're not really getting anywhere with someone. And I do feel like you're almost overextending yourself or overcommitting yourself to someone. The Two of Pentacles in reverse can literally be like overcommitting yourself, or like making time for someone even if you don't really have any business making time for that person. And I feel like someone has you very vulnerable, or adamant about taking a practical approach to, it's like you're giving someone wiggle room is what I want to say, Taurus. I feel like you're providing someone with some type of wiggle room, and I feel like you're trying to heal a situation. Four Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, this is you letting go of deep-rooted issues you had with someone, or this is you just being generous with someone that you feel like is going through some type of rough time. Some of you are dealing with an Aries because their person was kind of like that. But it's like, I feel like you're catering to someone or making room for someone that you feel is either going through a rough time or has potentially at one point made you feel left out in the cold. But there's also something here that is causing you to empathize and be persistent in trying to help someone or be there for someone, or you're trying to put in the work. And like I said, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you could be like overcommitting yourself to someone, or you feel like someone else is having a hard time with something. Two of Pentacles in reverse can be like, you know, something is like someone has no contingency plan or something like that. Or it's like overcommitting yourself because it's like, what else am I going to do? Like some of you, you're just overcommitting yourself to someone because it's like, what else are you going to do? You love the shit out of them. So, duh. I don't know. I feel like you love the shit out. I don't get this energy for you guys a lot, but I feel like you love the shit out of someone, and it's causing you to overlook some things and give someone the benefit of the doubt. I don't know. There's strong interest. So whether it's a new person, like I said, if it's a new person, this is you being very generous with someone and holding a soft place for them. It's like you're being a cushion for someone energetically. And if it's a past person, I feel like you're open to heal a negative past and have some type of truce. You feel like you're unable to make the hard decisions that maybe you need to make, but you're open to let go of deep-rooted issues to empathize or understand why someone's being cautious. Okay, now this could be, I don't know, you're empathizing with someone or understanding someone. So, but I do feel like you're really giving your all for someone. Like you're really putting yourself out there, whether it's new or past, you're really open to take that risk or be vulnerable, or you're putting yourself out there. You're even potentially like offering this person like real life solutions, or it's like you're giving this person like real life opportunities. So you're like catching a grenade for someone, okay? I don't know, that's what this feels like. It's very dramatic. So you're putting yourself out there for someone because you love them. Now, or you really empathize, I don't know, whoever you're dealing with. See, here's the thing with this person. Are they very attracted to you? Yes, but this is someone that has a very difficult time showing weakness, but there's a weakness they're having a hard time getting on top of, okay? And I do see this as someone that is very adamant about not showing vulnerability, but the problem is it's coming out anyway. It's like, this is someone trying to not show vulnerability, but there's also this energy with the Seven of Wands in reverse where they're dealing with a lot of self-doubt, or they're having a hard time. They may be having a hard time defending themselves, or they're having a hard time regain the advantage in something that is just not moving forward. And I feel like this is someone that is feeling quite limited. When it comes to you, Taurus, I feel like this is someone that is hesitant. I'm not going to lie, this kind of feels like someone that is hesitant to show vulnerability to you because they kind of sense it's going to cause them trouble for whatever reason. The Six of Swords in reverse can be like that energy of like sensing trouble, you know what I'm saying? Or resisting going with the flow because they're feeling vulnerable to something, or it's like they feel stupid about something. Empress reverse, Page of Wands in reverse. This is someone that is feeling stupid about something not growing, or a lack of support, something like that. Empress reverse, Page of Wands in reverse. Because this is someone that's having a very difficult time with communication. There's a lot of fear, in fact, about communication because they feel like they either have, like if it's a past person where there's history where they abandoned you, blah, 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 they know they have a weak defense. They know they were in the wrong, and they're having a hard time knowing if they can trust you because for whatever reason, they feel like you're going to cause shit for them. Okay? So I feel like it's going to be like, if it's a past person, it's going to be like pulling teeth trying to connect with this person. If this is a new person, this is someone that is probably going through hell, but they're not showing you any weakness. Ten of Swords in reverse. It's like they're trying to put their problems behind them. Now, if this is a new person that you're in communication with, I do see them communicating with you, but you're not getting any realness. Okay, this is someone that's constantly like putting their problems behind them, essentially. Like they're acting like everything's cool. Like, yeah, everything's cool. Yeah. Everything's great. So I don't know. This is someone that's attracted to you, but I feel like it's going to be very difficult to get anything from this person. I mean, what is this person's feelings for Taurus? The World. If it's a past person, this is someone that definitely thought it was done. Let's just put it that way. They thought this cycle was done. And if this is a new person, the World and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I don't know. This person's feelings is like, this is someone that is desiring to resist any major changes right now, either because of some type of karmic situation they're in, or it's like they're desiring to complete something at the moment. It's like they feel like they're wrapped up into something. If this is a past person, I feel like this person is resisting. They're resisting the situation because they feel like it's done. Really? I'm not getting a whole lot of feelings. Major life change. For some of you, you live at a distance. The World card can be like a foreign affair type of energy, and they're resisting. They may feel like it would be a waste of time, a waste of energy. So if there is like major distance between the two of you, this person may have a hard time giving into the situation because they feel like, what's the point? And yeah, if it's a past person, Taurus, I don't know. I don't really, this person's feelings. I don't really see this person putting any energy or being willing right now to put any energy into like manifesting something because of some type of karmic situation or something they feel like is kind of working against them. Okay. So I'm not getting a whole lot of feelings for this person. I'm not going to lie. They do seem to be distracted with other things that is like draining their energy. Hi, boo-boo. All right, come on. So I don't know. There's not a whole lot of feelings. I don't feel like this person's giving you anything. I'm not going to lie. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, Gemini, Taurus. Could be any sign as far as elements go. What? What do you want? Hello, princess. You're not supposed to be in here. No, one sec. You want to say hi? Okay. Say hello. I'm Rebecca. She's mommy's little sook. All right, Gemini. What's good? Hello. All right, G. What's good, G? What's good, G? Noir. Monique. All right, what do we have for Gemini? I am an East Coaster. As east as you can get, in fact. As east as you can get. Well, not right now, but I was brought up as east as you can get. It's at the point of the East Coast. I'm in New Brunswick at the moment. All right, what do we have for Gemini? But nobody talks like me where I live at the moment. You should hear Blue Rock's accent. When I'm quoting about, quoting about where I'm from, they have a really thick, like if you live down in Blue Rocks area. All right, what do we have for Gemini and their person? Because of how you said big suck, he must be an East Coaster. All right, what do we have for Gemini and their person? Universe, spirits, and guides. 3 shuffles. Ooh. King of Swords just showed its face. All right, so overall energy for you, Gemini, Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So you are interested, but you're also taking a practical approach to either a lack of closure or you don't really know how to talk to this person or something like that. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles. I don't know, you don't trust this person. That's the thing. You don't trust this person, whether it's new or past, doesn't matter, okay? You don't trust this person. I don't know, for some of you it is past because the 5 of Swords can be someone that's kind of holding on to some type of past betrayal or something that's causing some type of mental conflict. And it's like you may be taking a cautious approach to either someone not really being on the same page as you. Like, for example, if it's a new person, this is you seeing this person as someone that's an ideal mate for you, where it's like there's interest, but you're also trying to be practical about, okay, well, maybe they're not interested in me, right? Or maybe they're not on the same page as me. It's like you're very in your head feeling like you need this is you feeling like you better give me some clear communication. This is you being like, I'm interested, but give me some fucking clear communication. Give me a plan, something like that, because I don't know if I can trust you. It's that type of energy. So I feel like you want to know someone's intentions with you. You are interested, but you want to know completely their intentions because you feel like you have to be super cautious with this situation for whatever reason. So I feel like you're not really taking any direct actions. You're just more so recognizing, okay, this could be an ideal mate for me, or if it's a past person, you're open to resolve it, but you need complete 100% transparency, something like that. Because you're like, I don't even know if we're on the same page. I don't know if you're on my team, or if this is a past person, you're being cautious about some type of repetitive pattern between you and this person. So you feel like you can't 100% trust them. But either way, whether it's new or old, you are interested. You could be learning something about someone. I mean, what's that Page of Pentacles? 4 of Swords in reverse. Okay. And the Death card. Well, some of you just feel like you need to take a practical approach because it's like you're burnt out with some type of change that's going on for you, or you feel the need to be resilient because of some type of change, or you feel like you need to be resilient. I don't know. Page of Pentacles, 4 of Swords in reverse. Like some of you may feel like someone's trying to be thrifty with you a little bit, okay? Page of Pentacles, 4 of Swords in reverse. It's almost like you feel like someone's trying to get your attention, or someone's trying to like be, the Page of Pentacles can like be like receiving like thrifty, or like being thrifty a little bit. Like you may feel like someone's like, you know, flirting with you or something like that. And something has your attention, but you feel like you have to ignore it, or you're trying to be resilient to create some type of change in the situation. I don't even know. What is Gemini's feelings for this person? Like, now I'm starting to wonder. See, this person makes you nervous. Your feelings, this person stresses you the fuck out. Like, what do you want? One more for Gemini's feelings. And the 4 of Cups. Nine of Swords, Four of Cups. Like, basically, whatever this person is offering you or throwing your way, you feel like, no, that's not good enough. I need more. Like, that's what I was kind of saying. Like, you're in a space of desiring either very clear intentions or communication or transparency, or you're in a space of like, okay, I see you, boo, but it's like, I'm going to need a little bit more than that because I got trust issues. You know what I'm saying? And you're in a space of like, if it's a past person, you're in a space of like, I'm open to have a truce, but you feel unable to make a decision because you feel like you don't have enough information. So I don't know, there's something that's got your attention, but it makes you very nervous. And whatever they're offering you, you're feeling like that's not good enough. Okay. So you're trying to be resilient and ignore something in hopes to like create a bigger change is the best way I can explain that. Okay. So whoever you're dealing with, okay, see, whoever you're dealing with, Gemini, this is someone that is very motivated to nurture the situation and potentially work on their reputation with you, or they're just very motivated to work on the situation and nurture the situation. If it is a past person with the Five of Cups in reverse, this is someone that is trying to let go of the past, or they're trying to move on from the past. I do feel like this person is having a very hard time showing you vulnerability for whatever reason. They may fear rejection. Five of Cups in reverse fears being vulnerable on an emotional level because they either fear rejection or they fear it's going to cause some type of petty whatever. And it's like, this is someone that may be a little bit nervous. Hermit in reverse. Hangman. This person wants to know your perspective too. And for whatever reason, Gemini, this person is prophesizing that connecting with you is going to cause conflict, or they're prophesizing something could potentially cause some type of conflict. Ace of Pentacles. They see potential with you, though. This is someone that sees potential with you. They may feel like there's other people involved, or this is someone that is wanting to... This is someone that wants growth with you. They're wanting to work on it. But they're also prophesizing some type... The Hangman is someone that really is just prophesizing how something would play out, really. And until some type of new perspective hits their radar, it's like they're going to kind of stay where they're at. And I feel like this is someone that is nurturing the situation in a very... it's like they're trying to work on the reputation with you, or they're trying to put effort into it in a practical way, but there's not a whole lot of vulnerability being shown, but they are in a space where they're trying to nurture this to receive support or have something change, but they are feeling like there's potential for conflict or drama, but they want an opportunity with you. Damn. The Tower. Why the Tower? The Chariot. If there's a distance between the two of you, this is someone that is willing to basically start from scratch with you, okay? They're willing to move. They're willing to whatever, okay? They're willing to start from scratch with you. Or they're offering you potential for you to like start from scratch. I don't know, something like that. So I don't know, this is someone that's feeling like there's potential, but they're also feeling like there's a lot of opportunity for potential conflict, and it's making them fear showing too much vulnerability because they feel like other people are involved. And I mean, just give me one more on that Five of Wands, but I feel like that's more of a Three of Swords. There could be a third party, or there's something that's causing them a lot of mental anguish, and it's making them feel like, okay, I feel like this person, if it's a past person, they still have a lot of inner conflict about some type of pain or heartbreak that they're feeling, but they're also seeming to be open to take control and offer you some type of potential to basically start from the bottom, or like this is someone that feels like connecting with you is going to cause a shitstorm. That's the best way I can explain it. They feel connecting with you is going to cause a shit storm, and I feel like they're open for it, but they fear they're going to be rejected, or they fear like they're just going to be left regretting to even talk to you. And you're in a space of like, okay, I see you, boo. I see you either trying to work on this connection, or I see you, but it's like, I'm going to need a little bit more than that, okay? Because you're wanting more transparency. So I don't know. I feel like this is someone that is open. They feel like connecting with you is going to cause a shitstorm. But like they're open for it if you're open for it, if that makes any sense. That's very dramatic. So I don't know, Gemini. Let's just put it this way. This week, there's not a whole lot of vulnerability, but there is the willingness to put in work in a practical way. But you're in a space of like, okay, I see you're looking at it as like you just trying to get one easy on me. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just trying to get me easy or something like that. And you're in a space of I need a little bit more clarity, or it's like the Five of Swords can literally just represent needing direct, clear communication, like extremely needing it. So you're in a space of desiring more clear transparency or something like that, not this thrifty approach. So there's someone taking a thrifty approach to work on the situation, but you are ignoring it and you're feeling, and it's because you're stressed out. It's like, that's not good enough for me. You make me nervous. It's like, I need something more. I don't know. Very chaotic, but it's, so I feel like, and I just have to laugh because this is someone that's like so focused. It's like, okay, I'm trying to work on it. I really don't want to go down the shitstorm road. I don't know. They're open to starting from the bottom with you, or they're open, or it's like they feel like it would cause a shitstorm, but they're open to it if you're open to it. That's about it. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. We have Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, if I didn't say that, Pisces too. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Okay. I forgot to get you advice. Oh, well. All right. What do we have for Cancer? Have I visited India? No. The only place I've ever been outside of Canada is like Maine. Okay. And that was like when I was a kid. So. All right. What do we have for Cancer? I'm not going to lie. I really don't have any desire to travel at all. Like, I kind of wanted to go to Fiji. That used to be my dream, to move to Fiji, until I like looked into Fiji a little bit more. And I'm like, I don't know if that's good for me. So, all right, what do we have for Cancer? What do we have for Cancer and their person? 3 shuffles. All right, overall energy for you, Cancer, Page of Cups, and the Strength in reverse. So there's something that is pulling at your heartstrings, okay, or making you feel vulnerable, but you're having a hard time being vulnerable at the same time. Page of Wands, Strength in reverse, Page of Cups. I don't know, you're definitely in communication with someone here. Some of you guys could be apologizing to someone, or you're just approaching something in a very lighthearted way. It's like, I don't know, this is you crushing on someone and trying to connect with someone, but also taking it from the approach of, like, you're not taking too much of a risk. Like, I feel like you're trying, if it's a past person, this is you trying to connect with someone or apologize to someone, or you're trying to connect with someone without, like, you're trying to move on from some type of past experience, or you're trying to connect with someone in a very little, like, without too much risk. Okay? Because I do feel like you're either fearing like this person is not on the same page, or for whatever reason, you're fearing showing too much vulnerability, because you either, the Nine of Wands in reverse can feel like the last man standing. So you either feel like you're the only one that wants this, or there's something that has you, I don't know, I feel like you feel like you're the only one that wants a partnership or a relationship or something like that. So you're connecting with someone in an optimistic, lighthearted way, either apologizing or just flirting with someone if it's new. And I do feel like you're coming together with someone in deep consideration of your feelings, but also in deep consideration of the other person's feelings, okay, with that Two of Cups. So, but you're also feeling like there's something here that, I don't know, you're trying to move on. I feel like you're trying to break some type of pattern with someone too. Why that Three of Pentacles in reverse? Thank you, Jasmine girl. I appreciate that. Five of Pentacles. So you feel like this person is not on the same page because you feel left out in the cold, or you feel like this person, if it's a colleague, for example, you feel like this person isn't giving you much of anything, in fact, okay? So I don't know, you're connecting with someone with optimism, kind of flirting. It's like some of you are just simply flirting with someone, deeply wanting a relationship or a partnership, or you're wanting to partner with someone with mutual understanding. But you may have to compromise on your boundaries, or you're falling at the final hurdle when it comes to your boundaries in order to connect with someone. Okay? Like, for example, some of you are connecting with someone and flirting and giving, like, rubbing their mane, okay? That completely disregards you. Completely. And it may cause you to, like, drop your boundary a little bit. So I don't know. You have feelings for this person. Just give me one more on that Page of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. One more. And the King of Wands in reverse. So I don't know, you're kind of being flaunty with someone. It's like you're showing someone like I'm single, or it's like you're making it known in conversation that you're single, or you're pushing for your objective focus here. You're putting in the work, okay? Your objective focus, you're flirting with someone. You may low-key be trying to get attention with the King of Wands in reverse, or you're just like kind of making it clear that you're single or something like that. You're being very flirtatious, okay? I would be careful with giving someone too much wiggle room that makes you feel like shit, or is always making you feel not good enough, and you're constantly like, look, no, I am good enough, see? So I would just be careful with that, okay? Because no, you don't have to prove yourself to anybody. So now, whoever you're dealing with, Cancer. So this is someone that is low-key interested in you. With the Page of Pentacles, is like they're seeing you as like an ideal mate or something like that. The problem is they're not conforming. This is someone that is intentionally holding back, and they are very ego-driven this week, or this is someone that is being very hasty when it comes to their responses to you, okay? So this is someone that is being very hasty, or it's like, if it's a newer energy, it's like this is someone that is enjoying the attention, for real, but they're also either feeling like it's unconventional, or they feel like the two of you have a difference in values. Some of you, you're dealing with someone that is intentionally like not communicating with you or ignoring you, but they low-key like the attention, but they're trying to take a practical approach to a difference in values between the two of you, or it's not conventional or something like that. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands. I'm not going to lie, I feel like this is someone that's just going to give you the runaround, or, you know, communicate with you enough to get some type of attention, or this is someone that's very ego-driven. Give me one more on that Page of Pentacles. Three of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know, this is someone that is like noticing you, or it's like, this kind of feels like worky, okay? Or someone in the workplace, or this is someone that is just noticing some type of effort, but in the same sense, it's like someone that ends up like, it's like they walk away and it's like they're back to work again, or it's like they're not really giving much into the situation. You do rub their ego though, or there's something with this that makes them really excited, okay? This person lacks faith in the situation. I don't see this person being willing to put in any work in the situation. They are attracted to you though, but they're also not really willing to show any vulnerability at all. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So I don't know, they're interested, Cancer, but they're not conforming, or they're not giving into it. Why the Knight of Wands? Six of Pentacles. See, this is Six of Pentacles is in reverse. So that's saying that this is someone that is receiving more than they're giving into the situation. And they're being, it's like this is someone that knows that. They know that they're going to get from you more than they give. And it's like they're just kind of riding that horse. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see this person interested in putting in the work, at least this week. Maybe it's new. Maybe y'all just need to build a deeper connection. But I don't really see this person doing anything. They're trying to be, it's like they're trying to be smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're trying to be smart, like, in a literal way, but also, like, I don't know how to explain that. So, I don't know. Let's just see. What is this? Does this person have any feelings? If it is a past person, because some of you, like I said, you could be apologizing. If it is, this is someone that's still mad, but they're choosing to put their problems behind them. Like they're not burning this bridge, okay? If this is a past person, they're not burning this bridge, but they're not showing any vulnerability because they're still mad. And they're holding back. And it's like it's kind of like a game to them at this point. If this is a new person, they just like the attention and they're choosing to let it play out. This is someone that is letting it play out. Some of you have someone that's intentionally not giving you closure or intentionally leading you on to some degree or not, or some of you have someone intentionally like leaving you unsure because they just like the attention. That's why you got to keep those boundaries up. Some of you guys are giving into a situation that is not deserved. Let's see. Any extra advice for Cancer? Because I don't see this person doing anything. They're taking more than they're giving from this connection. Any advice for Cancer? The Moon. The Moon. So there is a lot hidden, but it's also going to force you to look at your shadow, okay? That's the Moon. Because I feel like things aren't necessarily what they appear to be, but there's also something here where you need to look at your own shadow in a situation. Like the Moon can put us into a very confusing situation where things are unclear, okay? But eventually we have nothing to look at but ourselves, right? So that's why it's 12th house energy, and it's going to force you to either look at your shadow or continue some type of cycle. So, I mean, the Moon, yeah, there's things that are hidden, but also be aware that things may not be things may not be what they appear to be. And don't overshare your feelings to this person. That's another like specific advice. Like don't overshare to this person if they don't deserve it, especially if it's a new person. Okay. Fool in reverse. Don't be foolish, okay? Or don't take any major leaps of faith. Keep your feelings sacred to yourself. And look at yourself and say, why am I giving so much into a situation that's not giving me anything in return? Okay, what is wrong with me that is making me do that? That we have to be real with ourselves like that sometimes. Like, what is wrong with me that is causing me to do this? Where's my boundaries? Okay, so some of you may fall in your own boundaries. So, and I would say that to anybody. That's not a personal attack to you. That's like anybody when you get yourself in a situation like that. But anyways, regardless, I feel like you're trying to push for some type of validation. Like, look at me. And you are showing up in a very self-made, self-sufficient, financial, glamorous boo. Why do you care what this person thinks? Or like, why are you trying to push for this person's attention or validation or something like that? Some of you feel some sense of entitlement because of being self-made or I don't know. I'm just going to stop talking, actually. Okay, you could be dealing with a Taurus. Like some of you may feel some type of entitlement because you do feel like you have a lot to offer this person. I'm not saying you're wrong. You probably do. But it's like, let the right person come in that actually appreciates it or wants that. You know what I'm saying? Don't push for it. So, but you could be dealing with an Aries. We have Pisces, Cancer, Taurus. Could be any sign as far as omens go. All right, Leo. Oops. All right, what do we have for Leo and their person? Happy full moon in Leo today. All right, what do we have for Leo? And their person, universe, spirits, and guides. 3 more. What do we have for Leo? And their person. 1 more. Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Leo, Page of Pentacles in reverse and Page of Swords. Ten of Cups, Page of Wands in reverse. Reversing. Ten of Swords in reverse, the Justice card. Okay. All right. I feel like you are just using your head when it comes to some type of temporary hardship that you got going on. Some of you are in a relationship with this person already, or some of you are wanting a relationship. You're thinking long term, you're thinking serious. And for those of you in a relationship, you're in a space of recognizing that there's no immediate resolve to some type of hardship that you're going through. So you're in a space of just simply putting your problems behind you to kind of make ends meet or do whatever you got to do, right? Okay, so I feel like if this is a relationship, you're in a space of being happy, but you may feel like the light's been dimmed a little bit when it comes to the two of you. But again, you're committed to this person. That's it, point blank, period. So, and you may feel like if it's a relationship that you need to start using your head when it comes to something, like not having a solution for something. I don't know, what's that Page of Pentacles in reverse? 3 of Cups. So I feel like this is like the two of you just kind of being all cozy, like together, or even if you're not in a relationship. Okay, so just if you're not in a relationship, this is you and someone else recognizing, okay, we want a relationship, or that's the goal, but also recognizing money's tight, or you're kind of not really making plans to go on any dates or connect because of other influences, right? So yeah, if it's a relationship, you're just kind of chilling at home. Really. It may be a little bit boring, but it's like you're happy. It's like you're in agreement with it. You're open to kind of put your problems behind you. And if you're not in a relationship, you're in a space of communicating with someone that you can't make plans or you can't go on a date, but you are interested in a relationship. It's almost like you're interested and you want a relationship or you want to maintain a relationship, but there's just other things that need your attention this week, for example. So I don't know. I feel like you are happy as shit, even though like the lights seem to be turned down a little bit. Even though the lights, I mean, yeah, you're happy as shit. You're being super fair with someone. I mean, let's get a little bit more on that Ten of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God. Do you know what I feel like this is? There's a lot going wrong, but there's even more going right. Oh my God, don't let my eyes tear up. But that's not me. This is you, okay? But for real. There's a lot going wrong, but there's a lot going right. And I feel like you're just happy as shit that someone, I don't know, that you are... It's like, he's mine. He's mine. It's like, I feel like you're happy this week because it's like you feel like you have someone's respect, or you feel like you have someone's loyalty, or you feel like you have something. There's something here that's like, he's mine. I don't know. And it's like you're open to being super fair and honest, but also recognizing there's a few other bumps in the road this week that is kind of lightening. It's like you can't maybe go on a date because of money, a temporary money problem, or there's like just minor issues, but nothing is really distorting your view of the fact that you want this person. So you're giving this person a lot of fairness, respect, and there does seem to be a lot of happiness, but I don't see the two of you making plans to connect in the physical or go on any dates this week. And that's okay because you're just happy as shit. So I love this for you. So yeah, it's good. Now, whoever you're dealing with, Leo, I love this for you. This kind of feels like someone that is giving you full commitment, or like this is someone that like you are their boo, okay? No one else matters but you. This is someone that is being emotionally mature. Again, some of you are already in a relationship with this person, or for others of you, this is someone that is sharing the fact that they want a relationship, or they're looking to put in the effort for a long-term relationship. And you are the priority, but they may also feel like they need to, like this is someone that is trying to be emotionally, now I'm not going to lie, for some of you, this is someone that is trying to be emotionally mature about something that may have you in a mood, okay? So this is someone that may feel like you are upset, or you are not upset. They may feel like there's something that is hindering your, like weighing on your confidence in the situation for whatever reason. Now this could be jealousy. For example, if there's something that has you jealous, or if there's something that has you mad or upset, this is someone that is like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'll deal with it. Like this is someone that is conforming to consider your emotions, and I love that for you. They're considering your emotions when it comes to withdrawing from certain things or not taking up on an invite. Now, that may be controversial. Everybody's different, but the two of you seem to be on a similar wavelength. Okay. So they're considering your emotions when it comes to either withdrawing from something, or when it comes to something, or this is someone that is just, look, Seven of Swords in reverse. Like this is someone that is realizing that maybe they should do something a different way, because there's, I don't know, they either feel like you're angry, jealous, or not confident in the relationship for whatever reason. And whatever that reason is, they're being super, it's like they have a conscience about it. It's like, okay, I'll deal with it. Like this is someone that is conforming to deal with it, or put in the work in the way you need them to put in the work, whatever that means for you. You know, if you're not in a relationship with this person and it's a reconciliation, because for some of you, you're turning over a new leaf with this person. This is someone that is basically conforming to whatever the issue was. Maybe you had an issue with something. Now that could be anything, but they seem to be conforming to whatever that is. The Magician, they're using their ability, whatever resources they have or intelligence they have, this like they're using their ability to make better investments with you. And this is someone that's in it for a long haul. And they're seeing what it's like, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Okay, that's what they're saying. The Judgment, shit, what the fuck? This person is like finding all the loopholes to make something happen for you. Maybe that's why you're so happy. It's like, oh. It's like cute as fuck. I don't know, Leo. Some of you are being like a loudmouth, or you're in this person's ear, like this is what's wrong. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like you're like, this is what's wrong. And it's like this person's like, okay, I'll do what I need to do. So this person wants you, and they're doing whatever is in their motherfucking power to have you, okay? Excuse my language, but it's like, it's just a word, okay? It's like they're doing whatever is in their power to have you. Chariot in reverse. I don't know. I don't feel like this person has a grip. Other people are probably looking at this person like, get a grip, okay? They don't have a grip. This is someone that is losing their grip in a situation. I don't know. I feel like you have, now I love this for you, but I'm just picking, okay? I feel like you have someone that people are looking at them like, get a grip. I don't know. I feel like this person's a little bit whipped. And like I said, to each their own. They're allowed to be. Kind of reminds me of Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag. Oh my god, they're the cutest fucking couple I've ever seen. Actually, in fact, they're probably like the only couple that I think that's genuinely looks happy. Like Spencer is so fucking sweet. He always has her on. He always has her on his t-shirts and stuff like that. Like he doesn't wear any woman. It kind of reminds me of that. It's like the cutest relationship ever. Spencer's a Leo too. Heidi's a Virgo. Yeah, it's the cutest thing. But anyways, this person's not, they're losing their grip a little bit. So they're doing whatever's in their power to have you. But yeah, it could be a Virgo. We also have Gemini, Taurus, Libra. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right. Virgo. All All right, what do we have for Virgo? Universe, spirits, and guides. This will be yet. I have doubts. It's just tarot cards. What do we have for Virgo and their person? What's good, karma girl? Virgo. What do we have for Virgo and their person? Universe, spirits, and guides. One more. Three shuffles. What do we have for Virgo and their person? Aw. Virgo, overall energy for you, Three of Swords and the Moon. All right, so there's a lot you're going through or thinking about that you're kind of keeping to yourself. I feel like you're a little bit torn. Six of Swords. So you're feeling unfinished business here with someone, or there's some type of undesirable outcome, but it's like you're doing, I don't know, Six of Swords. It's like you're keeping your distance, I feel. I don't know, Virgo. I feel like you're in a space of having a hard time communicating your thoughts. Even if you do feel hurt or betrayed or whatever, or torn about something, I feel like you're having a hard time communicating, and you're kind of in more of a submissive mode this week. Like this is you submitting to whatever to avoid any risky behavior. But ultimately, I don't feel like you're happy, okay? Or you're not being very expressive. Like this is just you keeping on, going with the flow, trying to not rock the boat too much. But there's a lot of pain, and there's a lot of sadness or loneliness, or King of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Things are not what they appear to be. There's something here that you're trying to take control here of your fears. What's this Three of Swords? Six of Cups in reverse. One more. And the Hierophant in reverse. So I feel like you're not, for those of you in a relationship, you're not really sharing with this person that you lack the faith in a situation for whatever reason. Either there's a difference of values or whatever it may be. There's something here you're not sharing with this person to go with the flow, or to kind of keep on keeping on. You're not expressing anything. So, thank you. Sorry. That was very nice. I'll take unexpected iced coffees. All right, so there's something here where you're torn. Okay, let me get back. So you're not sharing something. It's like you lack the faith, or there's something here. You're I don't know, Virgo. I don't know what to tell you, Virgo. You have to express yourself. You're not expressing anything. You're keeping all your thoughts to yourself. You're in the dark. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of mental torment. There's a lot of mental anguish. You know, trying to keep on keeping on, going with the flow, doing whatever you're doing. Some of you guys are currently in a cycle with someone, or there's just a lack of closure you're feeling with someone, but in the same sense, you're not showing any vulnerability, which is why you're not getting any clarity. Okay? So, I love you, Virgo. I don't mean to snap, but it's like, what? You're not sharing something here with someone, or you're not, if it's a relationship, it's like there's so many aspects that cause you to lack faith in the situation, or there's a difference of values, but you're still submitting to it. So, like, what do you expect? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. You're kind of clinging on to whatever right now. Okay? I feel like you are avoiding getting hurt, but you're also more so avoiding taking any major risks. And what's the World in reverse? Because I feel like that's the Three of Wands. Some of you guys feel unfinished business with someone, and you're not acting on it. You're just waiting. You're waiting for some type of clarity. And you're hurt and you're heartbroken, but you're not sharing anything, Virgo. So if this is a relationship, it's like you're going against your own inner knowledge on a situation. Some of you guys have outgrown something, but you're not sharing it with someone. And if it's someone you're not in a relationship with and there's a lack of closure, you know, there's some type of mental anguish or you're lacking clarity or something, and it's like you're not saying anything. You're just waiting, hoping one day it will make sense, something like that. So you're being very submissive to whatever you're currently doing, whether you're just working all the time or whether you're, you know, wrapped up into something. You're just kind of going with the flow to avoid, I don't know what you're possibly avoiding, but you're trying to keep out of trouble. Okay, you're trying to not get blood on your hands. I don't want to share this. I don't want to share this. All right, now whoever you're dealing with, Virgo, Three of Cups in reverse, Six of Pentacles, Five of Swords in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. So this is someone that seems to be Fool in reverse. I'm not gonna lie, if this is a relationship, this is a mundane type of shit, okay? This is like you and someone else being on the giving and receiving end. There's an equal exchange of energies of being mentally defeated in a situation. This is someone that's lacking the faith, or they're in a mood this week, or they're very in a note this week. Okay, I'll read it if it's not a relationship too, but if this is a relationship, this is someone that they are partaking into the experience, but it's very transactional. It's very, yeah, I got the garbage, or yeah, I'm doing this. Honestly, they may be kind of bitchy this week, or they're like, they may be a little bit like moody this week, okay? But it's because there's something that causes them to lack faith, or they've uncovered something, or there's something that has them mentally defeated in the situation. What's that Five of Swords in reverse? And they may very likely be very transparent about whatever that is. Ten of Wands in reverse. I don't know, I feel like this is someone that's just more mentally deflated, because that's someone that is trying to lighten their load. Like, they don't really want to talk about it, but they're still in a mood. For some of you, this is someone that is canceling plans with you, or it's like they're canceling something, but they're still partaking into the experience in a very bare minimum way. If you're not in a relationship with this person and maybe y'all were just semi-talking, this is someone that is giving into the situation in a very bare minimum way, okay? Like, maybe they were once love bombing you, and this week they seem to be like pulling back in a very bare minimum way, being very immature or moody, or they're putting their emotional baggage on you or something like that. Or they're kind of justifying their mood because of whatever. Like, it's a very, this is someone that is straight up just bitching, okay? And I hate to say it like that, but that's literally, Three of Cups in reverse is already a negative card with the Knight of Cups in reverse, which is a very moody energy. So this is someone that is giving you the bare minimum this week. So if you're in a relationship or there was some type of semi-hope for one, it's like they're being very moody and they're partaking in, like, if they are talking to you, they're in a mood, okay? But it's like very bare minimum effort. If you're not in a relationship or it's not that deep, this is someone that is just still feeling defeated by the situation, lacking the faith. They're not taking any risks. They feel like, if anything, you think negatively on them, and they're in a space of just kind of giving whatever they receive from you. Like, the Six of Pentacles is mutual. It's a mutual transactional situation that two people are participating in the way of, you give me this, I give you that. It's like a tit for tat type of energy sometimes. So I feel like regardless of what's going on here, this is someone that is giving you a tit for tat energy, or they're giving you bare minimum because there's something that is making them feel defeated, or they feel like they've uncovered something. If it's a long-term relationship or something more serious, this person may feel like they've uncovered something that has them very moody towards you this week, or they're just in a space of being very in and out of the situation because they're feeling defeated and they're not really wanting to, I don't know, they're feeling deflated. Queen of Wands. I don't know, I feel like you got someone that's mad at you for some of you. Like if you're in a relationship, this is either someone that's mad at you, or this is someone, or potentially this is someone that is trying to maintain their freedom. This is someone that wants their freedom. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, what is this person's deal? Because I feel like this is definitely someone that's like upset with you. Why are they upset, or why are they so moody? The Seven of Swords and the Emperor. Some of you, this is someone that is irritated. Like some of you, if you have a baby daddy, okay, if there's a baby daddy in the picture, or a baby mama, something like that. For some of you, this is someone that is irritated because of someone else that is showing up for you, okay? Or they feel like they're trying to give into the situation, but they feel like you're partaking into other experiences. Okay, for others of you, this is someone that is more of third-party drama, okay, where this is someone that is irritated or frustrated about someone they're dealing with, and maybe you're on the receiving end of that. Or maybe it's like someone that wanted a relationship, but now they're kind of pulling back because they're dealing with drama, or they're dealing with third-party drama associated with either, you know, a baby daddy, a baby mama, or something that they feel like they have to partake in, but they don't want to. It's like someone that's feeling some sense of irritation. Okay, so you're getting kind of like the backlash of whatever that is. Like if it's a relationship, you're getting the backlash of this person being stressed out with their job, or being stressed out with their position, something like that. Or if it's someone that you were loosely talking to, you're getting the backlash of, you know, it's like they have they need to partake into experiences because it's simply their responsibility, and it's kind of irritating them. That's the best way I can explain it. So I mean, that could be causing you to lack optimism in the situation too, because it's like, I don't know if I want to partake in this, because you're kind of, I don't know. So Virgo, I mean, let's just get you some advice. What is your advice for Virgo? Your person's in a mood this week. What is your advice for Virgo? Oops. The Ace of Cups. So express yourself, or be open to love, new love. Some of you guys need to move on to something new, okay? Or some of you have something new coming in as well. Star in reverse. The Ace of Cups and the Star in reverse. Some of you need to express your disappointment, or express something that has you feeling drained or lacking hope, or express a lack of trust. Some of you may need to express a lack of trust, but also be open to what this person is expressing. Sometimes people express something and they're not really open to the answer, if that makes any sense. Like this is about being open to expressing yourself in with being okay with the answer, something. But some of you literally need to express your disappointment, or express your trust issues, or something. The Star in reverse is a card of like, you know, a lack of self-trust, or a lack of hope, or something that is draining you, or something that is triggering you, or something that is bothering you, that you're having a hard time going within to figure out, right? So this is having a vulnerable conversation with someone about something within that you're unsure about. And it's like you're having a hard time tuning into, like, be at terms with something. It's like, I don't know, express something. The Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. Some of you just need to express something about a lack of trust. Or express your triggers. Some of you, it's like you're trying to move away from your triggers, or you're allowing the triggers to happen, or you're entertaining the, I don't know, some of you just need to move on to something new. Just give me one more card of advice, okay? The Death in reverse. Some of you just need to express, like, listen, I was thinking this would change by now. You know what I mean? Express your disappointment with a lack of change, like literally. Or express your trust issues because of a lack of change, something like that. So, and maybe someone can't change something, but it's like, let them be honest about that, or like expect honesty or something like that. I don't know. Some of you need to express, like, I thought this would be changed by now. I don't know. Let's just see what this person's intentions are. The Ace of Wands. So they are very attracted to you. I don't know. Let's see. And the Justice card. This is someone that is very motivated to have a serious relationship. They're motivated to have a serious relationship. So, their intentions are good. They may have a very daring approach, though, with the Ace of Wands, but their intentions are good. So you could be dealing with an Aries. We have strong Aries, actually. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, quick break, right quick. It was fucking weird, but very telling. Yeah, just a quick break. I had a dream last night. He was trying to have me in some three-way. That was just further confirmation. It's just guys, you can't trust dreams like that. You can't put your dreams on people. What do you think? What's your opinion on that? Do you think, you know what I mean? But I've had that happen. I've had dreams where I wake up hating that person, but it's, you know what I mean? I feel like if anything, sometimes it's more, sometimes we just need confirmation for what we already know or what we already want. You know what I mean? Sometimes we feel like we have to blame someone when really maybe we just don't want that person. You know what I mean? Your Chiron is in Cancer too, in your 8th. And my Chiron's in Cancer, my 4th. I'm not sure how it would play out in the 8th. Your dreams have played out in your life. Really? I don't know. I've had lots of dreams. I try to not take my dreams too seriously or I'll go insane. But I still remember very vivid dreams from when I was a kid, for crying out loud. I remember when I was a kid, I had this very vivid dream of being chased in a field. And I remember I found this barn and I was wearing like this old raggedy gray dress. I found this barn and there was like crates, like wooden crates. And I remember hiding under the wooden crate. And it was this old man chasing me. And he eventually came into the barn. I remember hearing his footsteps. And then he ended up shooting me. Like, you know how in dreams when you die, like you wake up or something, or when you're supposed to die? Well, I didn't. Okay, he shot me, and I remember feeling like my body shut down completely. But I obviously didn't die. But like I stayed in the dream. It was the most scary thing in my life because I wanted to wake up so much, but I couldn't. And then I had a dream about. Do you guys remember the show, The Big Comfy Couch, and Lunette the Clown? I had a dream about the Lunette the Clown chasing me, like when I was like 8, like, and she was like chasing me with a knife in the back of a car. So obviously that was a stupid dream, but for some reason I remember it so vividly. So I remember so many dreams. I try to not put too much thought into it. That was the first time I've ever actually, like, the intention, like, you know, in dreams, when the intention is to kill you or you're gonna die, you always wake up. I actually died, okay? Like, in the dream. And it was a very creepy experience, because, like, I literally felt my body shut down. I remember feeling, it was very weird. I don't even know how to explain it. I remember when I was a kid too, I seen 3 shadow people in my bedroom. I probably was like in grade 2 or something, so I don't know how old I would have been, but I remember seeing 3 shadow people in my bedroom, and I was screaming. And I remember I was supposed to be going to bed, and me and my sister shared a room at that time, and I was supposed to be going to bed. And I remember screaming because there was 3 shadow people that wouldn't leave my side of the bed. So I screamed so much that my mom actually ended up taking me to my grandmother's. So I stayed the weekend at my grandmother's because these 3 shadow people wouldn't leave. And then when I got back, they were gone and everything was fine. I remember too, before COVID, I had a dream about a black hole in the sky. And I was actually in this here. And I remember my mom calling me, and she said, "Yep, this is the end." And I remember looking out and seeing a black hole in the sky in 2000. It was about 2019. And it was in the distance. And I remember hanging up the phone with my mom, and I was like, okay. And it was just me and the kids. I don't know where Junior was. So it was just me and the kids. And I remember taking the kids down, like, in this one room we have in the cellar. And we just sat there. And I didn't tell the kids what was going on, but we were basically just waiting to accept our fates, basically. But I remember taking them down. And it's funny because I was like, before COVID, I'm like, well, was that like a metaphor for me, like, protecting my kids from the black hole of energy? Because I did. I pulled my kids during that time, and I homeschooled them for a year and a half until that shit laid off. But I had so many dreams. Shadow people are common with people for sleep paralysis. Coming dream they have when they are half awake. I never dealt with sleep paralysis since 2014 was the last time I dealt with sleep paralysis. And I remember that specifically just because in the place I was living, and I dealt with so many experiences there. I could just go on, and I'm not going to talk about it, but I dealt with so many experiences. That's when I started reaching out to people to help me, actually. That was not just an independent experience. Junior dealt with a lot of stuff too. I think it was just that place. We ended up moving, but that's a whole other thing. But same with in 2015, I had another experience where every time I'm not even going to talk about this. I can't talk about this because people don't know how to register, and I just end up make myself look crazy. So I think it's just we're spirits, and we deal with things and we go through things. But I haven't dealt with anything ever since I stepped into my power. I think fear is the ultimate fear, and not understanding your power and not understanding the energy field you're in is what makes you susceptible to feed into these beings. Because, yeah, you know what I mean? Let's not get into deep conversations today, but because everything's energy. That's why I'm like talking about my dreams or putting out premonitions, because that's dumb, okay? Because you're basically feeding into a seed from the esoteric that's not even, it's like you are asserting it and making it real by expanding on it in the real world. You know what I mean? That's how demons can attack you in your dreams. I've actually made a video about that a few years ago on my small channel. I have it private at the moment, but demons can attack you in your dreams because they put seeds in your head, and then you come out in the real world and like make it real, because it's nothing but, like, the feminine is nothing but an illusion without the masculine. The moon is nothing but an illusion without the sun, you know. So You have so much power. You can assert. That's how you make demons your bitch kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? You need to understand energy and know your power. All right, but let's see. Let's move on to Libra. What do we have for Libra and their person? One more. What do we have for Libra and their person? The Judgment card just showed its face. 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Libra, Page of Cups in reverse with the 3 of Cups. So you seem to be seduced here a little bit to connect with someone. Okay, I do feel like, I don't know, let's see. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun, Queen of Cups, 10 of Swords. All right, so I do feel like you're connecting with someone. Let me give me one more for this person. I'm just trying to figure out who's doing it. I don't know, Libra. I feel like you're the one initiating it. I feel like you are seducing someone by giving into a situation more than you receive or something of that nature. There does seem to be an imbalance here between you and someone else, and I feel like you're being very expressive or overlooking with someone, or you're giving someone a lot of wiggle room, and it does feel as though, with that 10 of Swords, though, I feel like something is going to make you feel like defeated this week, or it's like you're kind of surrendering yourself to a situation, and then you're eventually going to get to a point where it's like, okay, well, I can't do anything else. I've already given into a situation. It's like you're trying to connect with someone by either you're being super vulnerable, super expressive, expressing your love, expressing your admiration, expressing even your own, something that maybe you yourself are having a hard time coping with. You yourself may be having a hard time coping with something that you're going through or something that's making you feel defeated, and you're being very expressive with someone. So I feel like you're connecting with someone. You could be like running into someone in town, or you're connecting with someone on social media, or it's like you're coming into connection with someone in hopes to seduce either someone to overlook something, or you're trying to seduce someone into sharing this emotional experience with you. But it does feel like you're giving more into the situation than they're giving. Okay. I feel like there's a part of you that's kind of optimistic that you're either undervalued, or you may feel optimistic that something is one-sided here. You're feeling optimistic that something is one-sided, but you're still kind of surrendering to the experience, like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Let me express my feelings, or let me express my pain even. For some of you, you're just expressing something that you're having a hard time coping with. And it's like, fuck it. You're just giving into it, connecting with someone. Just give me one more on that Queen of Cups, the 9 of Swords. Some of you are like being super vulnerable about something that's stressing you out or making you nervous, or some of you are expressing like some type of subject of gossip or something you heard, or it's like you're being super vulnerable. It's almost like you're connecting with someone in a very vulnerable way, but like the conversation piece is like what is making you nervous, or your stresses, or oh my God, like this is going on, that's going on, this is going on. Like for some of you, it's like you're connecting with someone in the heart space, but because you're thinking worst case scenario in this expression, I feel like you're hoping this person will understand. You're connecting with someone assuming someone's going to understand. I don't know what to tell you, Libra. You're communicating from a worst case scenario thinking type of mind frame with an open heart in hopes that that will be mutual. So, and yeah, I feel like you feel optimistic that this person will understand, or will overlook something, or will just meet you in the heart space type of thing. I don't know. Some of you are literally like gossiping about something or someone, but in a way of like, do you see where I'm coming from? In a way of like trying to gain like understanding. I don't know, you love this person, but you are giving more than you're receiving in a situation. Now, whoever you're dealing with, Libra, I don't know, for some of you, this is someone that does have some suppressed emotions towards you or bitter emotions towards you, because for whatever reason, they're in a space of feeling like this is a situation they need to be careful with, or this is someone that is very focused on protecting their peace, or they're having a hard time being vulnerable with you. Okay. Now, there is some type of temptation that this person is feeling with you. This is someone that is feeling, Star, World in reverse. Nine of Cups. This is someone that may sabotage the situation simply because they're very bound and determined to keep their feelings to themselves. They're very self-focused this week, or they're very focused on just kind of, because I don't see this person being open to give you any type of closure or being open to even give you any type of clear communication or understanding for whatever reason. Page of Wands in reverse. This person doesn't trust you. There's too much fears in communication, Libra. Now, they do think about you a lot. There is some type of temptation here, but they're also, I feel like, angry, or there's like this energy of like being super reluctant to express feelings, or they're super reluctant to express their feelings because they're trusting themselves when it comes to some type of unfinished business or residual baggage between the two of you that has them very focused on themselves and desiring to not communicate, or desiring to, I don't know, they may just straight up feel like they can't trust you. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know, they feel like they're getting some type of superficial view. So I don't know, I feel like you're being super expressive with someone that, honestly, I do feel like they have feelings, but they have more bitterness than anything. Or, I mean, let's just clarify this Devil very quick. And they definitely feel like they need to protect themselves from the situation. What's this Devil? Seven of Cups. King of Cups in reverse. I don't know, this kind of feels like someone that's intentionally leaving you confused. Really, they lack empathy because they're bitter, or there's hurt feelings. This person knows they're bothering you is what this feels like. They know it, but they feel justified because of their own hurt feelings or something that makes them feel like, well, you know what I mean? Four of Swords. Why the Four of Swords? They're protecting their peace. Three of Pentacles. I do feel like they're thinking about whether they should cooperate or get on the same page, but they're choosing to keep their feelings to themselves. They're not expressing themselves. They're intentionally leaving you confused. Honestly, I feel like this person is overwhelmed on an emotional level by the situation, and they're desiring to leave the unfinished business unfinished. They're desiring to not give you any type of closure. Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Judgment. I don't know. I feel like this person wants you. I just feel like they need time. I feel like this is someone that's not really going to give you much of anything this week, but they are thinking about getting on the same page or cooperating, or it's like they're thinking about it. They're very self-focused. That's about it. So, what is this person's true feelings for Libra? High Priestess in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords, Empress in reverse. This person may feel like they've uncovered something that makes them feel unsupported or like you don't support them. And it's causing them to have a hard time trusting their own desires or intuition when it comes to the situation, and causing them to feel like they have to be clever or use their head. Because they don't really truly feel supported by you, essentially. Honestly, there could have been some type of secret that came to the surface that makes this person feel like they were manipulated at one point in time by you, that makes them feel defeated by the whole situation. And now they feel like they have to be clever when they talk to you, because they feel like things come to the surface after they talk to you that makes them question whether you even truly support them, because they may feel like it wasn't even true. I don't know. This person's upset with you. If this is a brand new person, Libra, I feel like this is still going to be someone that is rejecting some type of love because they're very focused on themselves at the moment. But they may want to preserve like a work partnership, or this is someone that's open to collaborating with you on a professional level. But when it comes to love, they're rejecting that. They're very self-focused, again. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Leo. If you've been with them 15 years and you still deserve nothing, get the fuck out of Dodge. If you can. I mean, honestly, that's like the thing with men is the more you submit to that bullshit, the more they're just gonna keep doing it. And they will never, ever, ever, ever learn or change until you fucking do something. And by the time you do something, and then he eventually changes, he may change. But then when he gets you back, he's gonna be like, oh, that was easy, and then he's gonna go back to the way he was again. Blah, 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 blah. That's why you have to get to a point where you can mentally say, I don't want this anymore. I don't care what you do. You can fucking buy me a Lamborghini if you want. Well, maybe not a Lamborghini. You can do whatever you want. It's not going to work. After 15 years, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's like life hits you with a reality that you can't really do nothing about, but like ultimately, like, yeah. All right, moving on to Scorpio. But see, men aren't stupid. They just act stupid. Or it's like they're, if you give it to them easy, that's all they're going to think that you need to do, or they need to do. It's unfortunate, but it's the reality. All right, Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio and their person? That's why you need from the beginning, okay? If you leave your 15-year marriage, or if you do this, from the beginning, you need to have solid boundaries. So you don't get yourself wrapped up into that loophole of needing to put boundaries up and have this tension so we can fight to put in more work. Like from the beginning, you need to have zero tolerance and know what the fuck you need in a man, and cut off anything with no exceptions when they come your way. From the beginning. So you've learned your lesson. If you are single, or if you get single, you've learned your lesson. Give yourself grace, forgive yourself, and move on. But next time, don't be wooed by love, because men will say, good morning, beautiful, or they'll give you the fucking bullshit fucking same song and dance, when ultimately when they get you, they have nothing to offer you. But that's your fault, because you didn't set some type of expectation. You know what I'm saying? So, or it's like anyways. But like sometimes it's not always the woman's fault, because men can really talk a good game. You know what I'm saying? But don't let a man head fuck you. Don't let a man get you to commit to potential. You know what I mean? He's either there speaking up for you and being there for you and being 100% for you, or he's not. And if he's not, stop treating him like a princess. Why are women treating men like princesses that men don't do anything fucking for them? So if he's not giving you his all in the best of his ability, even if he has fucking nothing, okay? If he's not giving you his all in what he can do, then why are you bothering with him? I'm so tired of men. I could fucking go off of the men. But it's ultimately us being mad at ourselves. It's not even the men. It's us being mad at ourselves. That's why it's a shadow issue. So next time, like, for real, if I ever have to find a man, it's going to be, I have to turn that heater off. Because don't be letting a man make you look crazy, because he's constantly back and forth or giving you his all and then he's backing up again. It's just a fucking head fuck. And then you're going to look crazy. You know what I mean? I don't even know when the point is that you can actually trust a man. I don't even know, because men can play a fucking good game. So I wouldn't even move in with a man for real. If you have no reason to, if you don't have no kids, don't even, just have fun. That's what I would say. All right, what are for Scorpio and their person? 3 more shuffles. What do we have for Scorpio and their person? One more. Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Scorpio, the Justice card and the Lovers in reverse. So you're definitely in a mind over matter type of energy when it comes to the situation. There's some type of cause and effect moment that has you thinking very negatively on the situation. You do still have your eye on this person, but there's a lack of trust, or you're dealing with the consequences of something that either has you feeling unhappy with your choices, or this person did something that you're still kind of holding. It's like you're in a space where you're implementing some type of cause and effect. It's like you're giving someone consequences, essentially, okay, by not talking to them or ignoring them. Because I don't know, you have your eye on someone. Some of you guys are stressed out thinking worst case scenario. Like I said, some of you feel like you made a poor choice with the Lovers in reverse, or you're just feeling like a major disconnect and you're nervous about it. And with the Temperance, I don't know, it kind of makes me feel like you feel some type of guilt, because the Temperance is like feeling like it's like you may be in a space of not wanting to go to the extreme where you're being patient, you're not communicating, you're keeping an eye on this person. I feel like you're a little bit paranoid or nervous. Like, I feel like you're nervous. What's the Lovers in reverse? There's some type of poor choice. The Judgment. 8 of Pentacles. There could have been some type of judgment made on someone's motivations or something like that. So there's some type of judgment made on someone's true motivations or intentions that caused some type of disconnect. And now you're kind of just watching them, seeing what's going on. I don't know. This person has you stressed, or you're stressed about the situation, not wanting to go to the extremes. Or it's like, what's the Temperance? I feel like you're open to heal the situation, though. King of Swords in reverse. Okay. And the 3 of Cups. Um, some of you are confused by something that this person is connecting with. I don't know, some of you guys are feeling like this person is dating other people and it's kind of pissing you off, but you also feel like you have to temper your own words when it comes to the situation because you feel like you're on the outside looking in. It's almost like there's something here you may be partaking, or this person may be partaking in, or there's some type of third party energy here that has you pissed, but you're also in a space of feeling like you have to kind of, you know, bring yourself back to center. Bring myself back. It's like, clear that shit. Like, it's like there's something, I feel like it has you mad or pissed, or it's like you're nervous, or you feel like someone's dating other people, or there's something this person is connecting with that has you pissed, or you're confused, or you're lacking clarity, but you're also feeling like you have to temper yourself, or like find some type of happy medium here because you feel like you're on the outside looking in. I don't know, some of you guys are upset because someone is happy, or I don't know, you're pissed at someone, but you're on the outside looking in. Some of you made some type of judgment on someone's motivations or even abilities, and you feel like it got you kind of put to the curb in some way. And even though you're still thinking negatively, you're also feeling like you have to temper your own negative thoughts because now they're connecting with someone else and it has you nervous. I don't know, there's something here that has you nervous. Now that could be reversed, so because you could be thinking negatively on a judgment made on you too. But you're still on the outside looking in on something. Now, whoever you're dealing with, Scorpio, but yeah, you're not communicating with this person. Whoever you're dealing with, Scorpio, this is someone that is Seven of Pentacles, Hangman in reverse, Three of Swords, Seven of Cups in reverse, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups in reverse. This kind of feels like someone that there may be a part of this person that is waiting on something from you, but there's also a part of this person that isn't waiting at all, okay? Like this is someone that doesn't really have a whole lot of expectation that they're going to see anything come out of the situation. There is some type of heartbreak or feeling betrayed. Like this is someone that feels like they got some type of reality check on something. Or there's something here where they feel like they have to be realistic in regards to you. I don't know, for some of you, you broke a promise with this person, or there's some type of vindictive energy that they receive from you, and they may feel like they need to take a practical approach to, you know, like for some of you, this is someone that feels like you were just seducing them, or because there's some type of shattered reality this person has with you that makes this person feel like they have to be practical or responsible when it comes to any efforts or any vindictiveness from you, to be honest with you. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They don't feel like you were going to commit to them anyway. This is someone that feels like it's not stable. And the Seven of Pentacles is someone that's very intentional with their efforts. So if they feel like there's not enough interest on your part, or you're just trying to seduce them into something, they don't want it. Because I feel like this is someone that is open to commitment with the Queen of Pentacles, but they also feel like this is an unstable situation, or they're not really receiving commitment from you, or they feel like you're just trying to seduce them or be vindictive about something, and it makes them feel like it's not realistic. And because they're already feeling some type of betrayal, or they're already harboring some type of pain or torment, they're in a space of trying to be realistic when it comes to the situation. And they feel, I don't know, I feel like this person isn't really, like I said, it's like they may have been waiting on something, but they're also not waiting on it at all. Okay, this is someone that is very intentional, and they may be reevaluating whether there's, like this is someone that's kind of taking a step back and saying, does Scorpio even want me, or is this even worth waiting on? You know what I mean? I feel like this person just sees you as someone promiscuous, or someone that may have been trying to seduce them into something. Four of Pentacles, they're not giving you shit. This is someone that's not giving you shit. Excuse my language. And what's that Seven of Pentacles, right quick? The Devil in reverse. This is someone that is very intentional when it comes to avoiding toxicity or temptation or anything they feel like is toxic. Knight of Wands. Honestly, I feel like this person was waiting on you to take action somehow, or they were waiting for something to turn, like they were waiting to turn over a new leaf in a way where, okay, things were productive, or things were moving forward, or things were not a temptation or an indulgence, but something that was actually moving forward in a certain direction. The Knight of Wands tends to inspire action, or tends to take action in a way of like, okay, this is where we're going. You know what I mean? So it's like this person may have been waiting on you to take action in a way that would inspire the horses to move, okay? But it's like they don't really feel like they're getting it. And it's like this is someone that is trying to be intentional when it comes to where their efforts are going and avoiding temptation. And honestly, I feel like this person feels like they had some type of shattered reality that makes them feel like you were just trying to seduce them, or that makes them feel like you're not really that serious about them. I don't know. Are you? Like, what is Scorpio's true feelings for this person? The Hierophant in reverse. And the Emperor. Well, your feelings, you feel like it's unconventional. King of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Wands. So I don't know, you may feel like you either need to make a decision between two, or this person pushes you out of your comfort zone, or there's opportunity for a partnership, but you also, there's too many insecurities, or you feel like you're unable to ground this partnership in reality. You feel like it's unconventional, and there's a part of you that's almost rebelling against it. Because you're having a hard time grounding it in reality, and you may feel like the only thing you have control of is your feelings. Like you may feel like, I can't show this person my feelings, so that's the only thing I have control of. And because you're not willing to conform to do something a certain way, and you're unable to ground something in reality, you're in a space of maybe trying to seduce this person with your money, with your job, or you're trying to use social media to kind of seduce some type of growth. But it's like you're in a space where you yourself aren't willing to make some type of major decision in the situation, because you feel like it's unconventional, or you feel like the only thing you have control of is your feelings. So it's like you're not conforming because you also lack faith in it. So it's almost like you feel like it's a lose-lose situation to give into the situation on an emotional level, even though you feel like there's opportunity or potential. But you could be done with the Taurus. We also have Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, if I didn't say that. Could be any sign as far as omens go. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? Universe, spirits, and guides. 3 shuffles. What do we have for Sagittarius and their person? One more. What do we have for Sagittarius and their person? 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Sagittarius, King of Cups and the Knight of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you do love this person. Page of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Wands. Some of you, it's like you're trying to give your full support to a situation in hopes to move something forward. Wow, okay. So you're trying to give your full support to something in hopes to move something forward. Now, this could be like asking for forgiveness or giving your full emotional support to something. But with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you may be like this is giving your support to receive support. Okay, because there's something happening really quickly, or you're recognizing changes are happening really quickly. 8 of Wands and the Death card. Something's happening is really quickly. So it's like you're trying to give your full support to a situation, but with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you don't really have a plan. And I'm not saying you're manipulating the situation, because with the King of Cups and the Empress, I feel like you authentically want to give your full support. But why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? 7 of Cups in reverse. Honestly, I feel like you're having a hard time, like, because you're trying to be realistic with the Seven of Cups in reverse, or you're not really sure if this person's even an option. Like, I feel like you're having a hard time creating a plan or taking this person on a date or asking this person out or even like getting something up off the ground because you feel like this person isn't giving you room to, right? The Seven of Cups in reverse is like, you may feel like this person is either, you know, being super realistic with you, or you feel like they're not making themselves an option, or you feel like they're not an option. If you're not like dealing with them already, you may feel like they're just not an option. And I feel like you're trying to get something, like you're trying to change something. Now, mind you, I do feel like you have a heightened sense of awareness on this person, or it's like you have a heightened sense of awareness on the fact that this is something that you feel is very nurturing or good for you, or it's like you feel like this connection is good for you or supporting of you, or it's like you feel like there's so much opportunity for growth. You just feel like this person isn't giving you a whole lot of wiggle room to fix something. Like some of you literally feel like you can't fix something right now, but you're still wanting to give it your full support, or you feel like this person isn't even an option or something like that. You may feel like they're also super like, you know, critical on you or something. Temperance. I mean, what's the King of Cups? Why is the King of Cups there? Two of Swords in reverse and the Moon. Honestly, I feel like this is just you trusting your intuition and being in tune with your with someone's emotional needs, or something like that. Because you're in a space of trying to make a decision. Because the Moon. The Queen of Cups is where we meet, where there's mutual love and where there's mutual reciprocation and whatnot, right? The King of Cups is someone that is giving to a situation, but also more so being in tune with someone else's needs or considering someone else's needs, or you're trying to be in tune with someone's needs. And with that intuitive download, okay, that you may not be 100% clear about, you're trying to make some type of decision and move something forward and make some type of change. You're trying to make some type of change here. Now, mind you, I don't feel like you 100% know what that change is needed or what change is needed, but you're trying to create some type of change in the relationship or, you know, connection. And like if this is a new person, for example, this is trusting your intuition when it comes to what's going on behind closed doors. And you're trying to make a decision here to give something your full support in hopes to like have something grow. Like you're trying to support something without any direct communication. Okay? Because you do love this person, or it's like you want to be there for this person, or something like that. You care about this person if you're not like, if it's not that deep, but you feel like you're not obtaining an actual like direct, this is what you need to do. You're just kind of trusting your intuition about what maybe you should do to create some type of change. So you're acting really quickly when it comes to creating some type of change, because you feel like this is a very supporting connection, or you want things to grow. You're trying to do whatever you need to do to make something grow. But you're not really doing anything literal. You're just giving something your full support, or trying to, you know, be there for someone, essentially. Now, whoever you're dealing with, we have the King and Queen of Cups, by the way. This is someone that does truly love you. However, the Four of Wands in reverse, there's something here that there is unsettling to them, or there's something here that's not really welcoming the situation with open arms. Okay. The Devil and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this is someone that's kind of tempted to either withdraw from this. Look, Three of Wands in reverse. This kind of feels like either someone that's sick of waiting, or they're kind of tempted to withdraw from the situation. They do care about you, but they also feel like the Queen of Cups is someone that is also starting to consider their own needs when it comes to a situation. And despite unconditional love, or despite, you know, even admiring you if it's not that deep, they're also in a space of not really welcoming the situation because they feel like it's just nothing but temptation. Like this is someone that is in a space of either rejecting an invite, or they're rejecting some type of offer. Three of Wands in reverse. I don't know. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords in reverse. So this is either someone that's trying to take the practical approach to a lack of progress between the two of you, or this is someone that's in a space of having a hard time moving on from you, but also trying to be responsible about not seeing what they want to see. This is someone that's been waiting to see something, and they're either not seeing what they want to see, or they just got sick of waiting on something. So it has them in a space of starting to consider their own emotional needs and not welcoming the situation. They do care about you, though. What's this Devil? The Three of Swords. For some of you, this is someone that's just refusing to let go of some type of betrayal, or they're feeling oppressed because of a third-party energy, or something like that. Now, they're not moving on from you. Six of Swords is in reverse. So they're having a hard time moving on from you, either literally or within the mind space. But they still are in a space of feeling like they have to be mature when it comes to something unsettling or something that makes them feel like I shouldn't welcome this into my life. And it could be because of some type of, it could be because of some type of betrayal or heartbreak or third-party situation. So they do love you, though. I just don't see them submitting to anything. Like, they're not welcoming nothing. They care for you, though. So it's kind of that energy that even if you do try to give into it, even if you're just trying to give your full innocent support, like if it's a newer thing, you're just trying to give your full support and care, they don't trust you because there's something they feel, they're just not welcoming it for whatever reason. So I don't know. I don't really see, like, I don't see this person moving on from you this week, but I don't see them being receptive to anything either. What's the Three of Wands in reverse? Nine of Swords. One more. The Three of Wands reverse. Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Honestly, I feel like this person just feels the need to walk away or at least not expect anything, okay? Because it's like they're thinking there's too much stress or nervousness about you juggling or about something that they're juggling in their life too. Like this person could be juggling something. So it's like they're not really waiting on it. I don't know. Or it's like they're kind of weighing out their options. The Two of Pentacles is someone that is weighing out their options, or they need to drop something in order to make this happen, but that whole conversation stresses them out, so they end up just kind of like walking away or just, you know, something like that. For those of you dealing with someone that is dealing with someone else, like even if it's an ex, for example, even if there's an ex in their life or something, there's something that's kind of causing a lot of heaviness in regards to that, or they're not willing to let go of that. Like for some of you, this is someone that's in potentially an unhappy relationship, but they're still wanting that. They're still in love with that situation. And even though they know there's something toxic, they're in a space of like having a hard time making any changes. But anyways, we're just going to move on from that. So, I don't know. I feel like you're trying to get something happening really quickly with this person. I just don't think they're reciprocating or welcoming it. Just give me one more card on specific action this person may take. I don't really see any action. They're just closed off. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse. So I feel like this person feels if they let their guard down to you, it's going to cause some type of risk. Like this is someone that is avoiding, like I don't see them abandoning you, or there's something, or this is someone that is, like this, some of you are dealing with a Virgo, because Virgo's been in this energy the past little while. Like this, for some of you, this is someone that doesn't want you to let them go, but they're also like, the Nine of Wands in reverse can have like, they're refusing to compromise on a lot of things, but they also feel like they have to kind of compromise on their own boundaries to entertain the situation at all. So there's a part of them that's like clinging to the situation, you know, wanting you to, like, not wanting you to let them go, or they're having a hard time abandoning it completely, but they're also quite relentless because the Nine of Wands in reverse has a relentless approach because they have expectations, or it's like they're refusing to compromise on things, but they're not putting their boundary up to assert that. So it's someone that is like wanting something without asserting it at the same time. So I don't see any direct action coming from this person. It's like they're either having a hard time being vulnerable, or they're having a hard time taking any risks. And there's this like finicky energy with them because they feel like they have to give in to some degree to give into the situation. And because there's something they're refusing to compromise on, it's like they feel, because I don't see their defenses up. It's just more so someone that wants it so bad, but they also feel like they're fighting a losing battle with the situation at the same time. They want it so bad, but they feel like, but there's also things they're refusing to compromise on. So it's like they're just clung to it aimlessly. I don't know. But I don't see them taking any direct action. They're just kind of holding on like with a thread. They're holding on with a thread, but not really, but like lacking faith. The Nine of Wands in reverse can just lack the will to fight for the situation at this point, but there's still a desire to hold on to it. So you end up, it ends up manifesting into this relentless energy of like not being flustered and not being sure what to do. It's like, well, I want Sagittarius, but like this, that, and the third is not okay with me. So it's like they're kind of back and forth with what to do in the situation because they don't want to abandon you. So I don't know, you're just here like, I'm just trying to support you, or I'm just trying, it's like you're trying to support this person. Let's just get you a card of advice. What is your advice for this person? We do have the Lovers. Ten of Wands in reverse. I don't know, some of you, if you're in a relationship, or if it's a deeper connection, some of you it is with the Queen of Cups and King of Cups, you may need to be a little bit more intimate with this person, or, you know, something like that. The Lovers can talk about intimacy, or, you know, how we are in the physical, how we connect in the physical. Okay, so the Lovers can also talk about matters of the heart, choices between two, you know, making better choices associated with love and matters of the heart, being in synergy with someone rather than being in service of yourself. Give me one more card of advice. Oh, that's not what was there. Okay, sorry, too many. It was the Four of Cups. So, and the Fool. So I don't know. It's kind of like needing to go, I don't know. If you want this person, of course, if you want this person, you may need to go all in, okay? And by that, it's like being in complete connection and harmony with someone, you know, being in consideration of them when it comes to choices, as well as yourself, but also like the choices that you make to have this person, is it choices that you yourself are wanting yourself? Because if not, why are you even fighting for the person? You know what I mean? If you know this person is needing things that you don't want, why are you even fighting for this person? So it's about being real with yourself and what aligns with you. And if it aligns with you and you truly are wanting the connection, you may need to go all in when it comes to choices, or some of you just need to, you know, bring a bit more lightheartedness in the physical, or be a little bit more intimate, something like that. Some of you need to make a choice between two as well and start taking your own love matters seriously. Because there's a lot of love on the table. But you could be dealing with a Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we have for Capricorn and their person? Two more. What do we have for Capricorn and their person? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Capricorn, Magician in reverse and the Eight of Cups. Okay. Six of Swords in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Devil coming out constantly? Okay, Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups. All right, Capricorn. So I feel like you're receiving an opportunity to resolve something in the past, but I don't really feel like you care enough to do anything about it. That's the best way I can explain that. Because Magician reverse is like you're not really using your influence. It's like because you're unbothered, or it's like you feel like someone's still avoiding issues, or it's like you're Magician in reverse. What? Knight of Swords. I don't know, because there's a lack of influence, or it's like a lack of influence has you going against the flow when it comes to your heart space. And you're very focused and honed in on some type of truth, and you feel like this person's avoiding it, so you're in a space of having a hard time taking something seriously or being emotionally fulfilled by a situation that is not improving. And even though there's an opportunity to resolve a situation from the past, you're still honed in on the negatives of something. So you're honed in on the negatives of someone that's trying to resolve something with you, and you're not really submitting. You're not using any energy toward the situation at all. And there's too much doubt. There's this feeling of this would be a waste of my energy, or this would be a waste of my time. Give me more on that Ace of Pentacles. One more. The Moon and the King of Wands. So I feel like, let's just put it this way. Someone is giving you an opportunity while simultaneously not really, there's a lot they're keeping to themselves, or there's a lot they're keeping hidden. You see someone as someone that has the potential to hide something from you, or you see someone as someone that has the potential to go to the extremes when it comes to hiding things from you. Like you feel like someone is giving you an opportunity, but you feel like they go to the extremes to hide something from you, or to not show vulnerability, or something like that. It's almost like there's an opportunity to resolve something, but you feel like you're dealing with like a wall. You feel like you're dealing with someone that refuses to acknowledge their shadow, or they go to the extremes when it comes to keeping things hidden from you. Something like that. because you're kind of looking at someone that is trying to make something work with you as like a low-key enemy a little bit, or it's like they're wearing a mask, or they're not willing to acknowledge something that's going on behind the scenes, or they're not willing to acknowledge even their own feelings. So it's like there's potentially, um, there's potential, but it's not really coming with a whole lot of emotional fulfillment, especially with the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Like, if anything, this is someone that tends to just go to the extremes to assert themselves a certain way without, bringing any emotional consideration into the situation, or without bringing any vulnerability or realness or anything like that. Like, it's almost like someone that is trying to lead the way with you, either without considering your emotional needs or while avoiding issues themselves. I feel like someone's trying to lead the way with you while avoiding issues themselves, or they're going to the extremes to like ignore their own shadow, or they go to the extremes to hide things. If you're the masculine, this could be reversed. Maybe you're doing this to someone else, okay? If you're the feminine, you have a masculine that tends to go to the extremes when it tries to, assert their way of doing things, but it's like there's this big mask of like bullshit in their life that they're not willing to acknowledge, and it's like highly disappointing to you because you feel like you can't emotionally connect with them, because you feel like they're either focused on the negatives of you, or there's some type of like I don't know, I feel like it's an emotionally unfulfilling experience, and you're not using your energy for it. You're very much going against the situation. You're very honed in on some type of fact. So, I mean, I do feel like you feel like there's potential, but you're also feeling like this person tends to try to take control in a really arrogant and boastful way. That's the best way I can explain it. It's almost like someone that pulls you in just to hurt you, or pulls you in just to tell you everything that's wrong with you, or pulls you in just to be a fake, like an enemy in disguise kind of thing. Like, there's someone that's like pulling you in. It's like you're resisting it. You're resisting it. I don't want that. It's like, this about this person, or at least you feel like this person has potential. Maybe you feel like maybe potentially that's the type of person they are, just very boastful or arrogant or something. So So yeah, you're kind of looking at the negatives of whatever this person is trying to do. Okay? So your person, so this is someone that may be sabotaging the situation with, false accusations, or very critical judgments on a situation. Like, this is someone that is choosing to end the stagnancy. They're making some type of judgment call to either tend to the situation or give into the situation. Ooh. See, this is someone that's trying to avoid an ending without being honest, or they're trying to avoid an ending while bringing in a lot of judgmental energy, okay? Or they're not taking accountability for something. So this is someone that is just give me one more in the devil. Why the devil? The fool. So this is someone that's kind of taking a leap of faith, or or it's like, I feel like they're taking a leap of faith. But they're also not taking accountability for their own awareness on a situation, on their own awareness of their responsibilities. It's like someone that's avoiding an ending without making any final decisions, or without being honest. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this person is basically just trying to avoid being abandoned or something like that, or avoid you letting go. Some of you, oh no, I feel like another side has something like that, but I can't remember. But it's like, this person is like doing whatever they have to do or feel like they have to do to avoid being abandoned. But it's very poor judgment. And if anything, they're sabotaging themselves because they're either not taking accountability for themselves, or they're coming towards you being very judgmental, or with ignorance almost. 6 of Wands. They're very prideful. You're dealing with a boastful, prideful individual. That's oppressing their inner truth, or they're oppressing some type of truth to avoid an ending. They're trying to tend to your needs. For some of you, this person may feel, Capricorn, like what you're wanting and what you're needing is some type of decision. And it's like they're trying to tend to that need of making some type of major decision. But they're doing it in a very boastful or prideful way. It's almost like it's almost like when you're dating someone and it's like they do something nice for you, or they take you on a date, and the whole time they're bragging about it, like, oh, it's nice of me to do this for you, blah, blah, blah. Or it's like someone that's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like someone that's like making a decision to do something to you. I hope not. Or for you, like making a decision to do something for you because they feel like that's what you're wanting, but it's in a very boastful, prideful way. Like this person may lack awareness, or they lack self-awareness when it comes to how they come off. Because I feel like ultimately they just want to avoid losing you. For some of you, you're already in a commitment with this person, but this person, but it's like you're finding it hard to feel emotional fulfillment with this person. And you're resisting going with the flow because you know this person has potential or has the ability to be very boastful or to go to the extremes when it comes to hiding things. So basically you have someone that's going all in or taking a leap of faith to make a decision to tend to some type of need, but they're being very boastful to do it. Okay? Like they want to be praised for it. Like, look at me. Do you see what I just did for you? And everybody wants appreciation. But with the Judgment in reverse, this is saying that they likely don't have that mutual awareness where they appreciate you. You know what I mean? Or it's like this is someone that lacks awareness in a situation. I don't know. Judgment in reverse is just a dimwit, really. That Devil, 6 of Wands, Judgment in reverse. I don't even know if this person is... What is this person's true feelings for Capricorn? Because it feels very ego-driven or something. Oh, they do love you. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius because they were giving something their full support, but without knowing what that person wanted to. So this person, their true feelings, they do authentically love you. I just feel like they... maybe they're just not aware of what you want. Maybe, or they just lack awareness, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I got to get advice for you because, you know, what do you do in that situation? What do you do when someone makes you cringe and they truly love you, or they constantly just don't get it? Like, it seems like a mismatch of love languages or something like that. I mean, what is your advice for Capricorn? What is your advice for Capricorn? 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you need to shed this situation like old skin, okay? I don't know, 4 Pentacles in reverse talks about letting go. Like, if this is someone you've been dealing with or holding on to for a long time because of pure security, and that's it, some of you need to let it go or move on. If this is someone that you've maybe been resistant or reluctant to feed into the situation because of deep-rooted issues, you may need to, I don't know, one more. The Hangman and the Lovers in reverse. Honestly, this is you needing to take accountability for your own understanding on yourself. In regards to a disconnect or a lack of trust, or honestly not even feeling this connection as strongly as you once did. So your advice is to you know, think about how things are going to play out with, like, there's a lack of love, or like, or you yourself don't really feel this connection as strongly as you once did. And it's like, you may have been holding on to it out of pure possessiveness or greed or something, knowing very well that you don't really feel this connection that strongly. You know what I mean? It's like you may need to kind of let someone free. Capricorn, I feel like you just need to let someone go. And again, sometimes people think that they need a specific reason to hate someone or whatever to move on from a situation. Sometimes you just got to accept the fact that we are just different beings. You are offering what, even in your best self, like, that's not what I want. That's not what's attractive to me. That's not what is alignment with me. So I don't know. I feel like you may just need to let someone be, or let them go, or just give them, you know, give them the perspective that you don't want this. I don't know. It's not fulfilling to you. I don't know. Lovers in reverse. So, could be done with the Gemini. We also have Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn, Aries. Could be any sign though. Sometimes people just move on, like move on, or stop expecting things from people you know can't give you what you're wanting. All right. But like Capricorn, you may see them as an arrogant idiot, but I can guarantee you some women like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they have good intentions. So if you don't appreciate that about that person, stop trying to fit them in your box and just let them go. And we all have to do that. We all have to get to a point where, like, is this person even someone that can offer me what I want? And just let them go and just be honest with them. You know what I'm saying? We can't expect, like, so many people think that their way, like, putting their expectations on someone is like the best for that person. But I don't know. Let's see. What do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius. Four shuffles. What do we have for Aquarius and their person? Two more. What do we have for Aquarius and their person? Three shuffles. Ooh, okay. Overall energy, though. Okay, Empress, but the Justice in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like, let's just put it this way. There's a lot of growth in instability within this connection. Or it's like you're in a space where Justice in reverse, Judgment in reverse. I feel like you're making a final decision to end something. I mean, why the Empress, though? I mean, this could be just you knowing your worth. Sun in reverse and the Nine of Swords. I feel like there's something that's getting you down between you and this person. There's either a subject of gossip, or there's something that this person is expressing to you, or you guys are talking about something, or you're maybe even in a more indirect way. There's some type of, you know, conversation happening where this person, you may also feel like this person was gossiping about you, or the two of you are having a conversation and it's very disappointing. It's almost like the Empress, it's almost like you're having this moment where it's like, why am I even giving this attention? Because there's an immediate, like, there's an immediate realization, Aquarius, that this is not equal, or this is not a fair situation, or this is not, like for some of you, you're in a space of making a decision to, you know, end something that was long term, or you're having some realization that this is an unfair situation, or a lack of equal give and take, or one-sided, or something, or you're just in a space of like enough's enough. And the Empress is not really doing anything. Okay, you are the Empress, by the way. You are the Empress. You are the person that already has some level of abundance or whatever. But the Empress, she doesn't really have to do anything. It's just sitting where she already is, sitting in her power as is. There is abundance. So I feel like you're not really specifically doing anything. You're just sitting where you are because you're already beautiful, you're already abundant, or you're already handsome. It's just the energy. It's like you're already good. And I feel like you just had some type of realization with someone that this is not stable. This is not what I want. I'm not waiting around for it. This is not even what I desire. This is unstable. It has no longevity to it. What the fuck am I doing? So there's just, I feel like you're just having a moment of like realization that something is dumb, and it's really that simple. Even if this person is talking shit about you, because for some of you, you're not happy because you're maybe presented with the fact that this person's talking shit about you, or you know, if you're already in a relationship, it's like you're unhappy because of how this person is talking to you, or something like that, and you're there's this like moment of aha, like I don't have to fucking deal with it. This it's that type of energy. I don't need to deal with this. It's dumb. It's straight up dumb. And you're walking away, or you're just no longer waiting on it. So you're just doing you. That's it. You're not committing to it. Nothing. I don't even know what to clarify, because everything is just, you're basically shedding all the bullshit and sitting back in your throne. That's what you're doing. Thank you, David Moore. I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. So yeah, I like that. You know what I mean? Because it's so unfazed. It's so, this is ridiculous. So you're in a space of like just doing you. I don't know. I know my reads are usually longer, but it's very point blank period. Now, I mean, what is Aquarius's feelings for this person? Queen of Pentacles. You don't got time for this shit. Okay, Queen of Pentacles got no time for love. She's all about her money. She's all about what she needs to do. Your feelings are okay. Well, what do I? Okay, one more for feelings, because Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Okay, you're feeling like Three of Pentacles. You could work with this person. Some of you are maintaining some level of professionalism with this person. Like maybe some of you are realizing that, okay, you suck for me as a partner, or you suck for me as a lover or whatever, but I'll maintain being civil, or maintain your feelings is, you know, just give me one more for feelings. That's very worky. Five of Swords. You're feeling like I'll cooperate with you, but I don't trust you. Okay. I don't got time for love with you. It's like we can be professional. We can do things civil. You know what I mean? So depending on the nature of your relationship, like if it's a newer thing, you may be trying to keep things professional. You know what I mean? Because you could work with them for some of you. Or if it's a relationship, you're in a space of like realizing you can't trust them, but also you're feeling like I'm willing to be civil, or be a team player in the realm of what our responsibilities are, or what we need to do for the kids, or whatever it may be. And that's as far as it's going, my dude. That's as far as it's going. So I feel like you're willing to do your part in handling the situation responsibly, but your feelings, you don't trust your feelings, or something like that. Some of you may also have some type of realization that you both are mutually head fucking each other. Okay, some of you guys are just becoming, because there could be like a mutual, like even if it's a relationship, it's like there could be this realization where you're both not being honest with one another, or you're both not being transparent, or something like that. But more so, I feel like your feelings like I'll be civil, or I'll be professional, or I don't know. It's kind of weird for feelings. Just give me one more for Aquarius' feelings right quick. Queen of Cups in reverse. See, the feelings aren't really there, but it's like, I'll be civil. Anyways, moving on. So whoever you're dealing with, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the World, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 4 of Pentacles. So if you're in a relationship with this person, this is someone that's just clinging on to it because they don't want to be homeless, okay? Really, they're feeling some sense of completion between the two of you, but they're resisting letting it go because it's giving them some sense of security, okay? Some of you, even though they know they're holding on to it for security, they could be using deep-rooted issues to justify why they're holding on to it, knowing very well they feel a sense of completion. Okay, if you're not in a relationship with this person, this is someone that if you're not in a relationship with this person, honestly, they likely feel like it's done, okay, or because they're not really giving much into the situation. They feel like it's too risky. They do value it, but they're not giving into it. Death in reverse. So they may feel like it's done, but they're having a hard time letting go of it on a spiritual level. So if you're not in a relationship with this person, they're either feeling like it's done, which is justifying them to not give into it or not be generous or whatever it may be. But they're on a spiritual level, they don't feel done. Or this is someone that's in a space of playing it super fucking safe because of some type of like unexpected upheaval in their life or something that they're having a hard time closing out or something that they're working on closing out. Knight of Wands. Okay. I kind of feel like we have different cycles entangled here. Like this is someone that is having a hard time closing out a karmic situation that is done. They're avoiding taking any risks. They're being super like frigidy when it comes to sharing anything personal. They're resisting any change, but they are trying to inspire some type of action. The Knight of Wands seeks to inspire action by being really flaunty or like trying to get your attention or something like that. So if you're not in a relationship with this person, this is someone that is aware of some type of karmic situation at play, whether that's on your side or theirs. And it's like there's a sense of completion there, but there's also this energy of like, or they're trying to inspire that. One more. 10 of Cups in reverse. So, for some of you, this is someone that is trying to inspire you to end a relationship or something like that. By being a bit of a hothead, okay? Or they're trying, or something like that. I don't know. See, we got too many cycles. There's like cycles overlapping. It's very confusing. That's when it starts to get confusing because there's a karmic cycle open, but there's a sense of completion in one direction or the other. And there's something here this person doesn't want to let go of. I mean, what's the Death in reverse? The Two of Cups. Aw. So I feel like for some of you, they're resisting ending a partnership with you. So this person is resisting ending a partnership with you. Or, just give me one more on the Death in reverse. What's the Death in reverse? Because that's what like they're clinging to and giving them some type of hope with the Ace of Wands. So this person doesn't want to lose you because they truly respect you or see eye to eye with you, or it's like they're very attracted to you. So they're in efforts to inspire some type of ending, or this is someone that's kind of, coming towards you being very loud about an ending or something of that nature. They don't want to lose you, or they don't want to lose a partnership because they truly respect you. They may be avoiding ending or losing like your respect too. Like this person truly respects you or loves you. They're trying to inspire action. They're taking a daring approach to inspiring action. But they're not sharing anything personal. They're avoiding taking any risks. But I'm a little bit confused because there is a karmic cycle open while all of this is happening. Okay. So I'm not sure what is what, but this person is resisting let's just put it this way. This is someone that is being very reckless, like they're being very loud or they're being very reckless while simultaneously not really giving you much at the same time. But that's because they're resisting any type of, they're resisting an ending with you. It's like this is someone that is, it's almost like someone that is like trying to give you the green light a bit. But what's this Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Because I feel like that's what's coming in. Queen of Swords in reverse. Not welcoming. Strength in reverse. Well, this is someone that may be having a hard time cutting something out completely, or it's like they're having a hard time gaining the strength to cut something out, or they feel like you are. Queen and King of Swords are like the divorced couple. And I feel like this Queen of Swords in reverse is someone that is like mentally divorced, but hasn't actually cut something off. That's the best way I can explain that. Because there's either anger or residual anger, or having a hard time accepting something, or having a hard time gaining the strength to end something. There's also like a lack of conclusion in something too. Having a hard time concluding something. So, you know, maybe that's why you're just like, what the fuck? This is way too messy. This is way too messy. Because it does feel like someone that is resisting making some type of change. Or they feel like you're resisting making some type of change. They're feeling a sense of completion in one aspect of their life. For some of you, I'm just going to be honest with you, if you're in a relationship, they're resisting letting you go because it's providing some sense of security, but they're the ones holding on to, like, they're avoiding losing something else, okay? I mean, obviously, don't take it if you're in a good space, but it's quite messy, okay? So, I mean, there's too many cycles overlapping. It's so fucking messy. Let's just see. If you're in a relationship, what is this person's feelings? Oh, that's too many. If you're in a relationship with this person, what is this person's feelings? The Knight of Cups. So I feel like they're inspired to make you some type of offer with the Temperance in reverse. So if you're in a relationship, it's like they're following their heart when it comes to their own indulgence, though, okay? Or when it comes to some type of discord or misunderstanding, or it's like they're following their heart when it comes to some type of misunderstanding or discord or something. The Page of Pentacles. So I don't know, if you're in a relationship, I feel like they're authentically trying to find resolve in the relationship. Maybe this unexpected energy is you being pissed at them, like you having no tolerance for the situation anymore. And now here they are trying to come in and charm you. And if you're not in a relationship with this person, what is their... Because, yeah, their feelings are, oh, damn, I got to follow my heart and, like, consider Aquarius's feelings when it comes to some type of imbalance. And that could be the unexpected, a lack of tolerance, someone being malicious. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. So it's like, oh, damn. So they're trying to make you an offer or consider your feelings. Okay. So if Aquarius is not in a relationship, what is their feelings? King of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like they are low-key jealous, or it's like they're the Nine of Pentacles. How is that feelings? Like, this is someone that is, if you're not in a relationship, Two of Swords, I don't know, they may just be in a space where they are low-key jealous or rigid about a situation, but they're also taking a more practical approach and choosing to be single or something like that. Like this is someone that is not really getting, they're trying to not get too entangled into the experience, or at least they feel like they shouldn't get too entangled into the experience. I don't know, if you're not in a relationship with this person, this is someone that just, they're in their head about the situation, but they're ultimately feeling like, I'm not getting a whole lot of feelings. One more, if Aquarius's person is not in a relationship with them. The Star, 7 of Wands in reverse. I don't know, I feel like they just lack the will to fight with you. Honestly. So if you're not in a relationship, they just lack the will to fight with you. Do they have hope with you? Low key, yeah, sometimes. But it's like ultimately they're more so focused on their money matters or just being single. And if you're in a relationship, this is someone that's like, oh shit, I feel this imbalance or discord. Let me consider Aquarius's feelings or follow my heart when it comes to indulging in my own emotional needs for a period of time, because this is a little bit unexpected to have this malicious energy or lack of tolerance energy coming my way. So yours was a little bit messy, but, and what's funny is you're just kind of sitting there, okay? You're just sitting there attracting all of this, like not necessarily drama, but it's like everything's already abundant. I don't see you committing to anything. You know, I feel like you're very short-term focused when it comes to acknowledging your own financial insecurities. And I don't really feel like you have anything to worry about because you already have a lot of energy supporting you, but you're also recognizing that, when it comes to love matters, it's creating too much insecurity. And it's like you're kind of having this wake-up call of like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, this is too much. Or I don't even want to think about it. So you could be done with the Taurus. We also have Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Scorpio. Could be any sign as far as elements go. For some of you, this is like arguing around money. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse can be like arguing around shared resources, money matters, things like that, debts. So some of you, it's like, it's unexpected that you're so pissed, like, oh shit. I don't know, something like that. All right, Pisces. Sorry. Sorry, I wasn't ready. All right, what do we have for Pisces? It just gets complicated when like there's so many cycles overlapping. Like that is messy. That is hard to read. Wheel of Fortune, the World, Death in reverse. That is messy. 4 of Pentacles, someone's clinging to something while also trying to inspire action in another direction. Knight of Wands. That is messy. All right, what are we for Pisces? Pisces. 4 shuffles. What do we have for Pisces and their person? Two more. What do we have for Pisces and their person? Dun, dun, dun. 3 shuffles. All right, Pisces, look at you. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords in reverse. Tower in reverse. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, your money's looking good. Single, ready to mingle, self-made boo. You've learned from last time of what not to do. Okay, this is that energy. Now, when it comes to you and this person, Pisces, I feel like you're in a space of kind of feeling like you have the freedom to be responsible in the way of like, I don't feel like, okay, let's just put it this way. 7 of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're being honest with someone. Hold on, 4 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're in a space of you've acquired some level of self-sufficiency or financial security, or you've acquired a level of personal freedom, okay, when it comes to, it's like you're being picky and choosy now, okay? And the 7 of Swords in reverse is someone that has a conscience. They have a conscience about who they are, what they want, what they're not willing to do, and whatnot. And I feel like there's a part of you that's avoiding a disaster. You're very focused on your work. You're very focused on your money. And I feel like you do see someone as an ideal mate for you, and I feel like you're open to connecting with this person. But there's also this element where you're realizing, it's like you may be feeling unmotivated. Like you may be recognizing, I don't know if I'm overly motivated to connect with you, or you may be feeling like this person is underqualified for you or not good enough for you or something. There's something about someone not being good enough, or because it's not you. I can't see it. I can't read it as you. You're in a space of like feeling like Queen of Pentacles, Tower in reverse. It's like, you've been down the dirty roads, and it's like you just want a clean road. You just want a nice road. You're self-made boo. You're glamorous. It's like you just want security. You want something that feels secure. Or you're wanting, it's like, or you've acquired some type of security where it's like you're being picky and choosy. And there is something here where you may feel like someone is missing opportunities to invest into the situation, and either makes you feel like, I don't know if this is going to be for me, or you're kind of losing motivation. I don't know. You're kind of this feels like you're friend zoning someone. So you are communicating with someone, Pisces, but it does feel like you're friend zoning someone. And it's just happening by default, I feel. And you are being kind of picky and choosy, because you can be. It's really that simple. I don't even know if you're overly interested. You're just kind of seizing the moment sometimes. I mean, what's the Page of Pentacles? Ace of Swords. I feel like you're kind of detached. Yeah, Sun in reverse. I feel like you're kind of detached from, like, on an emotional level. Like, you're very emotionally detached, or you're detached on an emotional level when it comes to attempts to connect. I don't know. I feel like you friend zone someone because you don't have a lot of optimism, or it's just not giving you what you want. I don't know. So, yeah, you're in a good space, though. I like that. Now, whoever you're dealing with, Pisces, I mean, that's probably why. This person is half-assing it. They're half-assing effort. This person does not either learn from past mistakes, or they're just half-assing effort. Like, it's like they're seducing you. It's like, it's kind of like, it's like that meme. It's like, I'm a grown woman with all, like, that pays all my bills. It's like, what do you expect me to, it's like you can't be turned on by a man that's texting you, what you doing? I don't know. There's something so finicky about this. You're feeling like this person, okay, this person's in a space of repeating some type of repetitive pattern. It's a half-ass effort, repetitive pattern. They're giving into the situation, but it's very low effort. It's very, it's like someone trying to seduce you. It's very indulgent. It's very self-indulgent. Fool in reverse. Lord have mercy. Eight of Swords in reverse. So I don't know, Pisces. I feel like this person is not... if anything, this is someone that tends to become very vindictive or spiteful when they don't get their way, or when you're not on the same page with them immediately. And I feel like that could be what kills your buzz too, a little bit. But I don't know, this is someone that's indulging into the experience or giving into this experience, but with some type of repetitive pattern, or not really being a team player. You know what I mean? Or they're just thinking, or they're just like kind of in a seducing mode. They're not really having a lot to offer you here. Three of Wands in reverse. They're very short-term focused. They don't really have a plan for themselves or the plan for the both of you. This person doesn't have a plan for either of you, really. What's the Page of Cups in reverse? Nine of Swords. They may be trying to... and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so that's vindictiveness. That's not seduction. That is vindictiveness. That is someone that you bursted their bubble about something, or you rejected an offer, or they try to like send you a, hey, what you doing, and you rejected it, and now they're bitching at you, or now they're trying to think negatively of you, or, oh, you self-entitled, whatever. Like, you know, this is like the guy that's sweet talking you and then calling you a bitch 10 minutes later. It's that type of energy. So I feel like you got a bit of a goof over here. That's what that is. It's a goof. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's just like the energy. It's like they're butthurt about something, and now they're trying to make you feel like shit. Literally. It's like their ice cream dropped, and now they're blaming it on you. Okay? And now they're trying to make you feel like shit. So, I mean, give me a little bit more on that Nine of Wands in reverse, because they are giving into it. Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Death in reverse. So this is someone that is getting sick of waiting and it's like they're avoiding an ending, or this is someone that's if you're dealing with someone that you are waiting on a very specific change, Pisces, this is someone that doesn't understand the value of that change, okay, to the point that they're quite tone deaf when they connect with you. Like this is someone that is giving in, okay, but it's like they don't understand the value of not making some type of change. So there could be a major change, because this could be someone that is reaping what they sown when it comes to some type of poor investment, and there could be some type of residual cycle open or something that has not changed, but they're still trying to give into it anyway. And again, you may be aware of this because there's some type of repetitive pattern, or this person not doing what they can to be a team player or to implement anything to change some type of pattern. I don't know, it's boring. It's boring. They don't even have a vision for the two of you. Really. And I feel like you're being gracious by giving this person. I feel like you're being gracious by friend zoning this person. Okay, just give me one more. Like for some of you, this person missed an opportunity with you, or they already ruined their reputation with you, or they've already bored you. They've already bored you. Give me one more on the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles with the World upright. Good for you, boo. I feel like you feel quite accomplished. Like the World card talks about a desirable outcome, to be single, to be financially secure, to obtain your own freedom, to separate yourself from a situation, or whatever it may be. I don't know. I feel like some of you are changing place, okay? Or it's like you're moving. Some of you guys are literally moving. Some of you are also some of you, if this is more of a long-term relationship, Pisces, you may have someone that is angry because they feel like you're acting in an entitled or selfish way, and they're trying to give into it with poor half-ass effort, forgetting that they missed the boat somewhere along the line. But the Nine of Pentacles to the World, that's like a desirable outcome. That's accomplished, finishing things up, wrapping something up, feeling a sense of completion with someone as well. Also, on a more personal level, the World card is like, okay, you have made it. You have succeeded. Now it's time to pause and take a breath of fresh air, until the universe, gives you another one. You get what I'm saying? I hope so. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, guys. Sometimes I get talking about love stuff for hours. Sometimes it just gets to your head. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like the World card is just like a pause before the next big thing. You know what I mean? So just enjoying the moment, enjoying your freedom, enjoying the finer things in life with the Nine of Pentacles, until the next big thing. But this person, I feel like, has been friend zoned or already missed an opportunity with you because they already ruined the reputation with you by treating you like some dumb side piece that doesn't know her worth, something like that. So you're keeping your distance. You could be done with the Sagittarius. We also have Scorpio, Leo. I would pull this person's feelings for you, but like, they're not even worth it. There's not enough here. The Magician in reverse. It's a waste of time, okay? It's a waste of energy. Is there anything new coming in for Pisces? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's not the right time. I don't know. Seven of Swords. I don't see anything brand new just yet. Finances may be more of a priority or something like that. This is the time where you need to play your cards right. This is the time where you need to invest maybe. Or it's like not the right time potentially for love for some of you. If this is your read anyway. This is the time to more so play your cards right. Ten of Swords. Some of you may need to play your cards right when it comes to completely putting the nail in the coffin on something. Or some of you, this is also a warning because you may be free from a situation. However, you're still attached to it because you're on the receiving end of someone playing victim or someone that is trying to make you feel some type of way. And now is the time where you need to play your cards right to like allow something to close. It's almost like yes, you may have freed yourself from something, or you're single, ready to mingle, or you're separate from something, but there's still an energy of heaviness coming from someone that is having a hard time coping with that. So it's almost like there's a period, there's a period where you're still kind of harboring the aftermath, even though you're good, okay? Where you may need to act strategically or play your cards right when it comes to someone having a hard time coping with some type of ending. I don't know. You just may have ended something and you need to kind of be strategic when it comes to your own finances, or just kind of take a minute and take a step back to be mindful of someone that's having a hard time coping. I mean, you do what you want ultimately. It really depends on if you actually gave a shit about this person, if you actually gave a shit about this person, or if at least if you actually feel like this person has a right to feel some type of way. Maybe take that into consideration and not rub something in their face. But if I don't know, it's up to you. But this is saying it's not the right time for anything new. Play your cards right when it comes to an ending and allowing something to fully end completely. Okay, Ten of Swords. Because this kind of makes me feel like, for those of you that left a long-term relationship or something, this kind of makes me feel like there's someone that's going to try to start shit for you. Like you need to be in warrior mode, basically. That sounds really dramatic. It's not your situation if it's not your situation, but for some of you, you need to be in warrior mode. And be strategic when it comes to someone's bitching, when it comes to someone playing victim, or just having a hard time coping. So I hope that makes sense. In denial. But you could be dealing with a Scorpio. We have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They don't give a shit about us. They've been a victim and now I feel bad. Well, I think it's like, even if you know someone's in the wrong or whatever, sometimes like it's okay just to give a grace period to I don't know. I'm not in the mood to talk about it, to be honest with you. But I feel like I don't know. Just play your cards right. Just play your cards right. But yeah, did I say the signs? Yes. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. I don't know how to explain that energy. Like if you know you're dealing with someone, I don't even know how to explain that energy. But or just allow yourself to put the nail in the coffin yourself by like giving yourself time to be strategic about your own coping mechanisms. Because with that Nine of Pentacles, Pisces, you may be in like spendy mode, okay? So with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, that's you needing to be strategic when it comes to your own coping mechanisms. Because sometimes we're not doing as good as we think we are. We're just distracted, okay? And then it's going to end up coming back to bite us in the butt. Or we are doing it as good as we think we are, but that could turn around right quick if we get lost in the sauce. Or the Ten of Swords is like coping, having a hard time coping. But with Seven of Swords, you might be in denial about that because of something or something like that. I don't know. Be mindful of your coping mechanisms, basically. But I'm going to get out of here. You spend a lot. And I know Pisces, okay? Pisces, y'all like to spend, and don't tell me wrong. Pisces, you guys are spendas, okay? You're spendas. You love money, in fact. You love money. Pisces is also like very, probably the most suspicious sign out of all. And I think it gets overlooked. I think it gets overlooked. I think Pisces is the most suspicious sign out of all the zodiacs. And I think like other signs get the bad rap. Who else would be the most suspicious? I don't know, but Pisces, y'all are fucking suspicious as shit. You know what I mean? But you're also in that like always, it's like you're always wanting to get the bag, really. You're always thinking about the bag, for real, for real. And you always like have some type of like strange coping mechanism for everything. So Scorpio, yeah, that's who I was thinking of. I don't know why I can't put my thoughts together. I think I just did too much today or something. But Scorpio is known to be quite suspicious, but generally Scorpio though has more reason to be suspicious. Like Scorpios usually are in the know, you know what I mean? Scorpios usually have obtained knowledge really quickly, or Scorpios have the ability to obtain knowledge. And Scorpios are somewhat kind of dark themselves, so it's almost like a mob mentality Scorpios got going on all the time. But Pisces are to me, Pisces are like Delulu but suspicious though, sometimes. And they usually have like some strange coping mechanism. Spending, they love money. So anyways, I'll get out of here in a minute. But yeah, Scorpio's super suspicious. But like I said, Scorpios, I don't even think Scorpios are suspicious. I just feel like Scorpios are just generally in the know of dark shit, or they're generally already know something about you. Scorpios, that's where Virgos can get over it. Because Virgos like to think they're in the know, or they like to think they're the Inspector Gadget, which they are on a surface level. Like Virgos will get the information everybody can get. Scorpios will get the information that is low key. Scorpios will get the information that not many people can get. So Scorpios and Virgos are a bit different. Like Virgos like to think that they're the ones that can get all the information, but they're only getting the information that's available to everybody. Where Scorpios can get way beyond that. Scorpios understand what's going on prior to it being stated to them. Yeah, Scorpios, I feel like, are probably one of the smartest of the zodiac signs. Just because they have such a strong ability to get hidden knowledge. But sometimes they fuck it up with their own indulgence. I feel like Aries risings, we are suspicious too. I'm an Aries rising. I don't think Aries risings are as suspicious as they are. Like, as an Aries rising, you hate to not be in control. You don't like to not be in control. You don't like Aries risings. Like, for example, Beyonce, she's an Aries rising too, right? She hates people seeing her in vulnerable states. She hates it. That's Aries rising. So I think, I don't know. I think, I don't know, as an Aries rising, I don't even think I'm suspicious, because as an Aries rising, you can generally act, if you are suspicious, you generally act on it in a really quick way that you get control really quickly. Like if you make an Aries rising suspicious, you're just not going to get much from that Aries rising. That's point blank period. Like, they're just not going to give anything, because they're not going to give you any control. But see, that's the identity. That's the surface level. So that's how you are with like acquaintances or like people that don't really know you that deep. You know what I mean? So your rising isn't really much. Do you think Scorpio get enough info through intuition or research? I think Scorpios get info through really fucked ways, honestly. Like, I think Scorpios are intuition or research. Honestly, I feel like both. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I feel like Scorpios have that ability. They have that like mob mentality sometimes where they know like the fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's intuition, but there's also like, it's more of like Scorpios always want to get you before you get them. So I don't know. I don't even know how Scorpios get their information, but I know they get it. I think it's through intuition, hidden knowledge, but their ability to find hidden knowledge. Like I said, that's why Scorpios and Virgos are kind of like the competitors when it comes to finding information, because Scorpios will get knowledge that Virgos would never be able to find. And I don't know how they do it. I really don't. Scorpios just always go in the depth of everything. Like the depth of everything. You know what I mean? I love Scorpios for that reason, because they are like really, they're really in-depth people. Like I said, sometimes Scorpios fuck themselves over with some type of like weird indulgence or addiction or some shit. But I have Scorpio in my 8th house. So when it comes to the psyche, I go in the depth of things. When it comes to the psyche, when it comes to hidden knowledge, when it comes to sex, when it comes to all that 8th house shit, I'm Scorpio. Like, it has to be have depth. And Scorpios will go into the depth. Your Scorpio stellium, I think, through intuition and surround themselves, the underworld. Sun, Scorpio, and Moon. That's why Scorpios are generally, like, Scorpio men anyways, can be, I don't know how Scorpio women are, but Scorpio men can be very controlling. But I think the reason they're controlling or try to be controlling is because they are, they feel like they really do know better. So I'm not saying that justifies it. Your Pisces sun, rising, Scorpio moon, we definitely go deep and know shit. Scorpio moons drive me nuts, no offense. I love Scorpio moons, but y'all drive me nuts, because trying to get anything from you on an emotional level, it's like, don't even bother talking to a Scorpio moon about emotions. You have to let them come to you, type of thing. But it's like, and then Scorpio moons, I don't know. I'm gonna get out of here though. So I would chit chat with you guys for a minute. I'm Scorpio in places, other places. I'm gonna get out of here. I love you guys. All the best. Bye.